The Panthers are in prime time, baby. Let's go. Welcome back to another edition of the C3 Friday Free for All. My name is Cody Lashley, back with another episode of the show that is for the fans, by the fans. If you would like to be a part of tonight's action, you may join via StreamYard. Jump in, be a part of the conversation. The Carolina Panthers are only a half game out of first place, and there is so much on the line. Can't wait to talk about it with you all. Let me introduce the boys, and we'll jump right into it. First up, you know him, you love him. He's probably going to tell you to shut the hell up. It's Panther Pickle. Pickle, what's up?
You know what? It's what my boss told me today when he caught me on my phone out next to the machine. Shut the hell up.
Damn.
Or get the hell out. One of them others. But
Sound
anyway,
like a Cowboys fan.
No, he
I
actually,
think he decided to
he's
shut
worse.
the hell up,
He's
right?
worse. He's an Alabama fan and he hates pro football. So anyway.
Damn. Hate
So
to
well,
see
tell
it.
him that I said shut the hell up. How about that, Pickle?
Yeah, there we go. And next up, we have my man Jake, the Snake, back on the free for all. Jake, what's up, brother?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. I'm ready to get into this conversation with y'all. And guess what, y'all? Bryce Young. That's all I got to say, man. Bryce damn Young. Money Young is what I'm going to call him from now on. Money Young.
Money Young, fresh off of a record-breaking performance, 448 passing yards, broke an all-time record for the Panthers against the Falcons. Boys, are we going to get more of that? Or are we going to get more of that play that we saw against the Saints, man? I'm hoping for the latter more than the former, man. We definitely need some more of that. Next up, we got my man Michael Wydrick back on the free for all. What's up, Michael?
What's up, guys? All I gotta say is keep pounding. That's all I gotta say. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Boys, you already know what to do. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell for every single time the C3 Panthers podcast goes live. Gentlemen, let's start right there. We're going to start on the offense. There's a lot of big questions around our defense and how they're going to be able to stop Christian McCaffrey and George Kittle, but we'll get to that in due time. Bryce Young looked absolutely incredible against the Atlanta Falcons. We felt the play calling was better. Bryce felt more confident. People are saying that Teteroa McMillan is a superstar. Madden even bumped up his rating to an 82. So congratulations to those who play Madden. But boys, what did you attribute Bryce's success to? What was the difference between New Orleans and Atlanta? Talk to me, boys. It's a free-for-all.
Better coaching. Better quarterback play. I think everything was better. I just do. I think everybody came out and decided we got to do better. And they actually did do better. You know. So.
And Canales gave him more opportunities to throw the deep ball. I mean, I think that was the biggest thing that I took away was that Bryce Young made throws that I literally had questions of. Like I didn't think he could make them throws. I'm not gonna lie to you. There was throws that he made in that game that I didn't ever think he could make because he never had the opportunity to really make them. I think Canales really did open the playbook. Finally, we've been asking it for that for a while now, and he finally did. And Bryce Young showed out. I'm happy for
him, dude. There's such a stark difference from week to week in what the Panthers do. But I feel like we went a long way towards answering a bunch of questions. Canales said he had around 75 plays in the playbook and that we ended up using damn near all of them. Then you have Bryce looking more confident. You finally have Xavier Leggett starting to look like that number 2 receiver that we desperately need him to be. This is an incredible, important matchup for us going into this primetime matchup on Monday. Do you feel that this performance from Bryce has put all of your questions to bed? So we'll go to Michael. Michael, I know that you've had some questions of Bryce. How are you feeling about him right now, bro?
I mean, it's a coin toss with me because, like, if I'm being honest with you, I'm glad that he broke the record. First of all, I'm glad that he did. Um, but I mean, anything can happen on any given Sunday, Monday, Thursday, whenever we play. So I'm hoping that he doesn't. I hope we don't expect him to throw as much this game as we did last week. I mean, I hope our run game does come out strong, and I hope it like simulates to what we wanted to see. It's more out of the run game, and I just wanted to see like what Bryce can do more. Like it's like you said on your Tuesday show, Cody. We need to see more of what these Panthers can do. So, I mean, there's nothing else I can say more about that. But I mean, congratulations to him on getting the record broken by him. Which, yeah, I mean, that's all I can say about that.
Yeah, no, it was awesome, and I do think it was a start. It was a step in the right direction of us finally being able to have that confidence full time in Bryce Young. Shout out to Gammon Brown. He's a 49er fan. Of course, we remember you, bro. I've pinned the link to join the stream to the top of the chat if you want to jump in here and conversate with us about this matchup. But, obviously, if Bryce continues to have performances like this, that would be absolutely incredible. But I also think that if we're going to continue to be a well-rounded team, we have to run the football way better than we did. We didn't even crest 100 rushing yards between Rico Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard. Are we going to be able to fix that against the 49ers? And what do we have to do in order to make that happen?
We should be able to fix it. We have to have commitment, and we have to have better run blocking. We just do. We're going to have to start pushing people out of the way. And, listen, the left or right guard's been a rotating mess.
Really has.
And I really believe that's a lot to do with the lack of running game. And that and given to the fact that teams really expect us to come in and say, you know what, we're going to stop the run. And we're going to see if you can beat us in the past because we don't think you can. And by and large, we haven't except for a few games here and there. But, shout out to Greg in the chat. I agree. I really do. I'm happy with what I've seen from Bryce Sunday. I really am. But I'm not ready to crown him a franchise quarterback. I'm not ready to put a crown on his head. I'm not ready to give him a long-term deal. I need to see that more than once or twice a year. I need to see that done in primetime games, in real action. Hey, if he comes out Monday and he lights that sucker up, hey, you probably won't get no argument.
Yeah, power to him. And listen, shout out to the Bat Daddy in the chat room. Listen, I feel like this is kind of the trepidation of most people. Most rational people will tell you that he has not been consistent enough for us to bank on him, unless you're just a Bryce super fan who thinks that he can do no wrong, which those people certainly exist. We all know names too, but we won't say them. But I do think that, dude, you have to give credit where credit's due when he finally has a performance like this. I mean, he broke a franchise record against the Atlanta Falcons. And, dude, Bryce Young owns the soul of the Atlanta Falcons. Like, he has his best performances against Atlanta.
Right.
And
Right.
the dude just balls out against the Dirty Birds, man.
Hey,
And
hey,
you have to give him credit for that.
Cody, stop. Listen, dude, stop being nice. Let's be real. Atlanta Falcons, Bryce Young, you are Bryce Young's bitch. You are. You are his bitch. He walked down
Yeah.
the streets of Atlanta, clicks his fingers. Y'all must be getting on your knees and licking his toes. I'm talking in between them dirty cracks. And enjoy that shit because he owns you. That is no
He does.
longer Atlanta Falcons Stadium. That is the Bryce Young Dome.
Yeah.
Never forget that shit.
Bryce Young Stadium. I even heard they might build a statue out in front
According
to
to Robert
honor
Hunt,
his
they are.
to honor his incredible performance in
Hey, man,
Atlanta.
listen, if Bryce Young is so good, if he ever hits free agency, the Atlanta Falcons ought to go massively broke offering him.
You know what? They might need to, because Penix tore his ACL. He's done for
Yeah.
the season.
But you know what?
And now they're
he should have
depending
never
on
been
Kirk
drafted
Cousins.
that high anyway. He was
it's
a
wild.
pussy coming out of college.
You know it's wild though. Pickle even
Injury-prone layman.
when we was watching the game together, Pickle even called it out. Like it's wild because like when Bowman had that sack on Bryce Young, which re-injured his ankle, we literally
Yeah.
had the same exact type of blitz off the safety that had the injury on Penix. Like it was the same exact play. Ran the same exact safety blitz right between the right guard and the right tackle, and he got injured in the same play. The only difference
Right.
was that Bryce Young saw it coming. Penix did not.
Right. Well, Bryce Young did get up.
Yeah.
Penix did not.
Dude,
He
that's
just-
one thing you have to give Bryce. The dude,
He just
the
laid there
dude
and
is
flopped.
fucking Bryce Young is tough as nails, man.
Yeah, that's one
Cannot
thing that
take that
nobody
away from him.
like. You can argue his arm strength and like sometimes having turnovers, which he's been really actually good on that the last few games where he ain't been turning the ball over. But that's the one thing that nobody can question about Bryce Young is his toughness, because that dude is tough as shit. He really is.
Yes, he is. Hey, man, let me welcome in CPG back on the free for all. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
What's going on, man? Y'all excited?
Yes, sir. Primetime Panthers, baby. How do you feel about Bryce Young thus far, man? And what do you think was the difference between the game versus Atlanta versus the game against New Orleans?
I'm glad you asked me that, Cody, because I've been saying it on my channel all year. Bryce is frustrating. Like I've been supporting the guy since we drafted him, because I was one of the few that was like, I don't care if it's Bryce Young or CJ Stroud. I wanted us to get our own quarterback instead of grabbing a random washed up vet trying to make it work. Anyways, Bryce this year, outside of week 2, all year up until this past Sunday, 120 to 160 yards like every week in a pick. It was killing me. I've been telling everybody all year, I'm waiting on Bryce to have this big breakout game to say, like, it's year 3. I'm here. I think I'm finally getting there. I'm hoping that's what the Atlanta game was, the Saints game. That's one of those things, where people say, if you want to beat the Panthers, you stop Rico and force Bryce to beat you. Well, I mean, it's the contrast of that compared to the 448 yards he put up Sunday.
Yeah.
You don't. Bryce is Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. You never know what you're getting.
Yeah, shout out to Anthony in the chat. Consistency is what's needed. And look, these weapons need to step up and do their part as well. And I think another thing that people are really starting to be heartened by is that Manalo, 8 receptions, 130 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Man, this dude, look, I feel like there were some people who wondered about him in the pre-draft process. I was one of them. But he has really put to bed all of the doubts. The dude's incredible, man. He's a big body wide receiver. Now he's just as dependable as what you hoped it would be coming out of college. This offense really does seem like whenever you're getting T-Mac going, that's when this offense is at the most dangerous.
If we could somehow get Rico, Bryce, and McMillan going off Monday, oh, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
that would be insane, man. That would be what we need.
Rico did a beautiful job. He really did. And shout out to Excel. He had some couple good passes.
Yes.
One pass, and this is not a cut down, so nobody get your panties in a wad about it. But it one deep pass or a pass to XL in the end zone. He was double covered, and I think Jake was in the room with me. Coker was wide open over there on the side. So, it just sometimes, and I don't blame Bryce for going for the points, but sometimes, sometimes there are guys, a lot of times there are guys open. We just have to spread the ball around, and sometimes you go for one guy and he misses, and, that's just football. But I like our tight ends. I like how our tight ends are working. I think we're getting high level production from our 3 tight ends. Instead of just 1 tight end or 2 tight ends, we're using a 3 rotation of tight ends. And so far, it seems to work.
I love that.
Yeah.
No.
Do you think that he's in the running to be the offensive player of the year? Keep in mind, Tyler Warren and Emeka Ibuka, they're also up there as well. But
I even said it. I said at the beginning of the season that he was going to break Kelvin Benjamin's rookie season record, and I also said that he was going to get a rookie of the year at the same time. I think he's going to get both of them. I really do.
Especially if we make a playoff push here to end the season, they'll give him rookie of the year.
Yeah, that's what I said on Tuesday's show, that if the Panthers manage to beat the Bucs 2 times at the end of this year, that's, in my opinion, really going to go a long way in determining who the offensive rookie of the year is. Michael, what do you think about T-Mac, what he's been doing, and can he be the offensive rookie of the year?
You know what? First of all, I'd like to say I'm glad that we picked this guy up in the draft. I didn't watch the draft to see if we were going to pick him up or not, but if he was going to be there at 8, I knew that somehow, some way we're going to pick up a wide receiver, but I just didn't want to take a highly guess on it. But I'm glad that we did pick him up. And you know what? I got to say this right now. We don't usually need speed sometimes. We just need somebody that has the hands to catch the football, and that's all we need right now. Because, look, I understand separation is key, and I understand speed is key, but sometimes when you don't have speed with catching ability, then you're just not a receiver. But anyways, I'm done with all that. But, yes, I want him to be our offensive rookie of the year this year because, yes, he is etching his name in stone to be our rookie receiver that beats Kelvin Benjamin's record, which I am thankful for, because now we got a receiver that can catch the football, get some yards, call him Yak Mac. That's what I'm going to call him, Yak Mac. But yeah, I'm just glad for him. I'm glad that we picked him up, and there's nothing more to say.
And not like that, he's a very, he's kind of rare in regards of, like, he's not a diva wide receiver. You see so many diva wide receivers across the league. Like, he's very humble right now. Like, he's very humble. Like, I remember they asked him if he was satisfied with, like, his season so far, and he's not. He's not. And I really like that out of a rookie wide receiver, especially. This dude is legit, man. He is the wide receiver that we're going to have his whole career. There's no reason why we should ever let him test free agency.
Yeah, Sean. A lot of it's coach speak, but Sean the Rams head coach really had a lot of good things to say about him.
Yeah, but they were trying to trade up. Remember, if we didn't get the right compensation that we wanted for the Rams, we decided to stay put. But the Rams wanted to move up for Teteroa McMillan. And by the way, Canales also came out and said, which, by the way, this might have been my favorite clip of Dave Canales' time in Carolina on the podium. I just felt like it was incredible how he was talking about the X's and O's. I'm going to pull that clip up. But what did you guys make of us moving T-Mac around to get into favorable matchups, including putting him in the slot?
I loved it. I loved it. I think it's honestly, I think it's past due. I think we should have been doing that for a long time now.
Yeah, sometimes football is simple. Like, a lot of NFL coaches overcomplicate things. Sometimes it's as simple as just chess pieces, move them around on the chessboard.
Especially if the opposing team that you're playing their best cornerback doesn't follow, if they only play on one side, then that would be absolutely ideal, is to move around Nala. Get him off their best cornerback. Get him in an unfavorable matchup. I mean, he's already in an unfavorable matchup. I mean, this dude's 6'4". I mean, most corners is mostly 6'2", if that. They're mainly 6 foot, 6'1". So I mean, he's already got an advantage.
Yeah,
Let me welcome in my boy JJ. What's up, JJ?
What up? Thank you, Cody.
Yeah, man.
Bro, I was ecstatic to fucking see it, because this is what you want. This is the chess move right here that you want to see late in the season. All right, we're about to go into our hardest stretch of the year. Teams are keying in on the run. And so now you give them something. Now you're maximizing your best offensive weapon in the pass game. Like, it's just what you want to see, man. I saw a little bit in the preseason. I remember in that Texans game, like the little bit Nalo was in the game, he was in the slot. So I was hoping we see a lot of it early, but man, I think that's going to be pivotal, like to end the year. Like if we're going to go on a run to end this season, it's going to be because of that, because we're utilizing him at our highest rate this season. And I mean, we saw what he did last week, man.
And it's really the opposite of what they've done with J.C. Horn. Earlier J.C. Horn was begging to be put, but to be moved around with the number one, where it seems like we're more reticent, or we're more willing to do that with T-Mac than we are some of the guys on defense. Guys, let me play this clip from Canales, and tell me you don't love to hear him go this in depth when it comes to telling us what their game plan is. Not giving away too much, but letting us know basically why this dude was drafted or why this dude was hired to be the offensive-minded head coach that he is.
It's a crazy stat by Next Gen that he had exactly the same number of catches, yards, and touchdowns inside the numbers and outside. Was that by design?
Yes, just trying to move him around, trying to make sure that he doesn't get the hard down every play. And when I say the hard down, anytime you're in a 3-by-1 formation and he's the single side X, there's a lot of things that a defense can do. First and foremost, you can put your best corner over there to cover him. Secondly, you can cloud it with the safety over top. You can buzz the safety into the hook and have kind of a presence on the weak side. You can use the weak side linebacker to kind of stave off any type of in-breaker. So there's a lot of things that defenses can do when he's singled up. So the goal was to try to just continue to move him around in different spots, the number 3 spot, the number 2 spot, number 1 in a 2-by-2, number 1 in a 3-by-1, and just get him in different places. He's seeing different types of coverages and maybe try to get him a little access, knowing that we can also rely on him to win some one-on-ones out there. But that becomes a really difficult position for the receiver as you're trying to, protect all the angles of the cut for the receiver.
I love it. I love it, man. This is one of my favorite ever clips of Dave Canales. I love what he says. Putting T-Mac in advantageous positions, not always giving him the hard down where he's going to have a safety shaded to his side, being on their best corner, but literally finding each and every way to give your best playmaker the ball. Like this is a really important thing that I think that we're finally doing now, and I love that we're doing it.
This right here
Absolutely.
is exactly why I wanted T-Mac in the first round, because it's just going to make everybody's life easier. It's going to make Dave Canales' life calling plays easier. It's going to make Bryce Young in the pass game going to T-Mac easier. It's going to make a lot of things easier. It's going to make Excel life easier. We saw him with the deep pass. Now teams got to really pick and choose, or pick your poison. Because we could go one way, we could hit you the other. We could just run the ball down your throat. Now we really got everything at our disposal if we keep utilizing T-Mac like this.
Hey, Cody, I know why you like it so much, Cody.
Why is that?
Because we've had a stretch of coaches over the last decade that do not know what they're talking about. So it's nice to have a coach actually know what he's talking about.
We never heard that from Matt Rule.
The harder we coach, the more we coach.
Yeah.
I don't think Frank Reich knew what he was doing.
Well, I mean, listen, I have no doubt that Frank Reich knew at times what he was doing and that he knows how to talk in that fashion. The dude had been around forever, but yeah, he didn't want to be here, and it just seemed like there was something off for the entire time that he was here. And straight up, he never gave those kinds of answers. So it's hard to give him credit for something that he never did. But this is from Adam Schefter, 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan, said of Ted Roll McMillan, I think he's a stud. He's going to be one of the best receivers in this league sooner than later. He's got all the skill sets to do it, and I think he's just getting started. Asked if he caught his eye in the draft, Shanahan said yes, big time. What do you think
Not
the
just his eye.
49ers? Yeah, everyone, a bunch of different teams. The Rams were looking at him. I
Hmm.
think even the Broncos might have been
The
looking at
Rams
him.
tried to trade up to get him.
Yeah, I would say that the Niners maybe at least made a phone call. I'm sure a lot of teams made the phone call. Says, "Are you willing to trade that pick?" Yeah. Well, no, never mind. Hang it.
Yeah, there was a ton of fan bases right before the draft that wanted their team to draft McMillan so bad too.
I think the Panthers were like Dan Morgan, especially. I think he was low key surprised that Nalo fell to us. I really do. I really do. I think he really thought that he was gonna get drafted before it came to our pick.
I got to give Dan Morgan all the credit, man. I think he put together a hell of an off season.
He definitely did.
All the free agents we got, that's my favorite draft class in Panthers history this year.
A lot of fans said that even when it happened, like the very next day
Oh
when we
yeah.
gave our reviews, we were all like, "This might be the best draft in our history." And
Yeah, usually
it's
we
just
only
year
hit on one
one.
or two guys in the draft.
Right.
Well, it even felt different. Like there was just I mean, I watched several of our draft. It legit felt different after we had we finished our draft. Like I don't know what it was. I guess it's because a lot of the players that we drafted I actually knew who the hell they was. Like our past draft, like I knew like 2 people, and the rest of them like, who the hell is this guy?
Right.
And we was
And about
addressing
everybody,
needs.
yeah, everybody that we
I think
drafted, when you Googled them, you could actually find info on it.
that's the
And they
proof in
had
the
good
pudding
production in college.
that's the proof in the pudding that David Tepper took his hands out of the mashed potatoes, if you know what I'm saying.
Right. I agree. I
Hmm.
agree.
He took that step back. And that also Dan Morgan when he replaced his scouting team after the first year, because I mean, I guess like them injury histories between Leggett and Brooks, he was tired of it after that first draft because I think he think that kind of fucked him over on his first off season. So he got a new scout team up in there and they nailed it out the park way better than the first one. So I mean, like it's just exciting to see what's gonna come this next off season, even though we having a great season right now.
I just want to give Dave Canales some credit because this is the first time in a long time I've seen a head coach actually make progress. I can see he's still trying to figure out what works and what doesn't for us. And, man, that's more than we've had in a long time here.
Dude, listen, how about even people in the national media are starting to look at the Panthers and what we've built and say, damn, Carolina's doing things the right way. It's finally obvious that we are building towards something. This is Dan Orlovsky and what he said about the Panthers and what we've done recently. Tell me if y'all agree with him.
Talking more about the Carolina Panthers, 6-5, going into Thanksgiving, playing meaningful games, going to make a playoff push. We should be talking about them as one of the teams that had as good an offseason as anybody. Just look at some of the people that they brought into their team this year, starting some of the free agents. Michael Jackson at corner, opposite J.C. Horn. It's been outstanding. Trayvon Merrick at safety. It's been outstanding. Bobby Brown at defensive tackle. Been outstanding. Rico Dowdle signed for something like $6 million. He's 4th in the NFL in rushing. Rico Dowdle has become one of the best backs in the NFL for pennies on the dollar when it comes to his production. And then you look at their draft picks. And not overthinking Ted McMillan early in the first round. Ted McMillan right now sits, I think, 4th in the NFL in yards. He's top 15 in touchdowns. He's top 15 in catches. You go to their second round pick, Nick Scorton. In his last 5 games, he's got something like 4 or 4.5 sacks, over 20 tackles. They're getting meaningful snaps from Princely, Umanly Ellen, their 3rd round pick. They're getting meaningful snaps from Cam Jackson. You look at some of their later round picks, Mitchell Evans at tight end. Every game has like 2 catches for 20, 25 yards, just meaningful production. Jimmy Horn, their 7th round pick wide receiver. Every game has a catch or 2. Every game has a rush or 2. And their quarterback is no question taking that big step forward. The Panthers are 6-5. They're tough. They're physical. They're winning close games. They're well coached. The quarterback's taking a step forward, and they're going to make a playoff push. This point last year, or maybe 13 months ago, this felt like a very difficult situation, that it was the same rinse and repeat. And it's been a complete reversal. Give credit to the head coach, Dave Canales. Give credit to the players, their young players, and give credit to their front office and Dan Morgan. The pieces that they brought in, almost every single one that they brought in this offseason has had outstanding impact. They're a fun football team to watch. They're a physical football team. Don't be surprised if they get in.
Boys, so you finally have Dan Orlovsky speaking up about this, but just to top this off, put the cherry on top, that isn't even speaking of all the undrafted free agent hits that Dan Morgan has had recently. Corey Thornton, Damani Richardson, Jalen Coker, Ryan Fitzgerald. Bro, Ryan Fitzgerald, baby, let's go. And Bam Martin Scott. We have found meaningful contributors in free agency, in the draft, and an undrafted free agency. Shout out to the boy Dan Morgan, man. Let me welcome Anthony back on the free for all. Ant, what's up, dude?
What's up, boys? How y'all doing?
Doing good, man. What do you feel about what Dan Orlovsky had to say about these Panthers and what we've built so far, man?
Yeah, some of his like baseline stats were kind of wrong, but dude, he's right on about like all the picks that we've had, the undrafted free agent pickups, the draft class. We've been preaching for years, man, about like actually being able to draft, and like you just see it like instantly, right? It feels like right when we fired the scouting department, like we instantly just got better from that perspective. And then like, you know, Tedero, McMillan, and Nick Scorton, just two blue chippers there. Like they just didn't overthink it, man. So yeah, he's done a phenomenal job, man. And this was again, like we're 6-5 and we started out really ugly. So like props to the team, props to the young talent. This is just a really young team. So yeah, man, I'm happy with where we're at right now.
Same, dude. I'm loving it. Let me welcome someone else in, then I'll pass it back over to Michael. Twan Don from the 704 Show, the Bound Show. Twan, what's up, dude?
Yeah, what's going on, bro?
What's up, brother? How you living, man?
Good.
Good to hear, man. Talk about this team right now, man. We started talking about the difference between the Saints game and the Falcons game, but just overall, how do we feel about this team going forward as we're only a half game out of first place? Like all of these games going forward are meaningful football games. Twan, you and I have both been hard on Bryce, I think justifiably so. But after he has a performance like he did against Atlanta, how are you feeling about 9 right now? And how do you think he can do going forward?
I feel the same. Like, you know, and not to bring something negative, it's like
do it again.
I think Carolina Panthers, we get caught up in the, you know, in the right now and not the overall. And you know, what he did was outstanding. You know what I'm saying? Why can't we get half of that a game? You know what I'm saying? Just half of that every game. I just think sometimes, man, people have somebody's number. You know, no matter who you play, no matter what the record is, it's just like if it's a rivalry game, y'all can both suck overall with y'all records. But it's still gonna go down to the wire, you know what I'm saying? Bryce is a Falcon killer. It can't be explained, but he gets up for that team like no other team that we play. I don't know what somebody said about his mama over there, or if somebody in Atlanta stole a girlfriend from back in the day, but he hates Atlanta. And he gets up every time for them. You know, now he breaking a record, a Carolina record against them, and I was one that always said, like, you know, like he could throw the ball up the field when people was like he can't throw it up the field and blah. Yes, he can, bro. And we just all saw that he could throw the ball up the field. It's just that when he gets in that pocket, he panics. Yeah. And he starts getting, you know, and I've been telling people that line has been giving him time to throw. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is about Atlanta. You know, but like I'm going to enjoy the victory now. But yeah, like you said, do it again, bro. I don't need you to do 400 yards a game. That's asking for too much.
I mean, the
Yeah.
Niners did just give up 452 to Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, I mean, look, he had a
Yeah,
day.
man.
You had a
So-
Give
great
us like
day.
230. Just give us like it's just consistency, man. Just give us like 230 a game.
Yeah, I mean,
And,
you had
and
a,
two tutties.
I agree.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
one of the things that we do need to mention, say what you will about the consistency. I agree. No one gets as much shit online for being as hard on Bryce as I have been. But what I will say is that to this point, we are trending in the right direction. Passer rating is up year after year. Completion percentage up year after year. Touchdown percentage, sack percentage lower and lower. Winning percentage is up. I think that when you've invested on the O-line, you've put 2 first-round picks at wide receiver. Now you're finally starting to see it pay dividends. I'm just ready for them to play complementary football. I want them to be able to run the ball effectively and pass the ball effectively, which is something that we haven't done. Then we've also laid some duds. We have to know that the Panthers that showed up against the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills are not going to show up in prime time on Monday Night Football against the 49ers.
No, they got to
But,
stay
hey,
locked
can
in,
I-
man.
but can I explain to you why those numbers aren't what they are?
Why
Because-
they aren't what they
because-
are?
Yeah, because I mean, it doesn't tell the full story. Because the thing that they don't have up there is his QBR, and his QBR has been going down every year, which means the team is getting better. You know what I'm saying? The
That's what
offensive
matters,
line, and most of those stats right there is from like what his offensive line is keeping him from. You know what I'm saying? His individual stats and what he's doing are down. His QBR is down.
Yeah, his QBR.
So your
is
QBR
45.
tells you what you do by yourself and not what people help you. His QBR is way down.
What'd you say his
His-
QBR was, Anthony?
So right now he's 23rd. He's got a QBR of 45.6. For reference, like good is like about like in the six, like elite is like in the 70 range. That's
Right.
like Lamar Jackson, usually Mahomes and like Allen and stuff. 60 is like where the Prescotts of the world are and stuff like that. But he's like 45. So he's kind of in like the kind of almost to the next tier, but he's not quite there.
And before that game, Anthony, before this game he just had, his QB, like this game pulled his QBR up. Before this game, his QBR was a 29.3.
Yeah, and listen, like, I want him to work out. We just need to see it again. Like, that's all I really like care about is like, what Bryce Young are we getting? Someone, I don't know, I forget his name. He said he's Jekyll and Hyde. Like, that's how I feel, right? And yeah, he is the Atlanta killer for sure. Like, there is just, I mean, which
He's
is
been
good.
like that
I mean,
all year, dude.
Yeah.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, they're put up.
I don't know
130
what
yards
Atlanta
and a
said
pick.
to this man.
I like
but
Bryce, but
we
130 yards and a pick every week is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Man.
They need
And
to play. They need to play whatever somebody in Atlanta said to him before every game, bro.
Can
What
our,
you guys say,
all-
Jake?
can our offense and defense both get together and play complementary
Yes.
football at
That's
the
what
same
I'm
time?
saying.
As much as we're talking about Bryce, I'm talking about this whole football team as a whole. Like, I feel like we'll have a game where everything works, and then we'll have like 3 games where it don't work. Like either one side of the ball is bad and the other side's good, decent, and then we have where both of them bad. Like I need both of them to be good. Like I need the offense and the defense to both be working in special team as well. I mean, you can't count out special teams because I mean we've had some very good plays this year on special teams as well. But I just need this team to not lay a dud. Like we're coming off a good performance. Let's not go lay an egg against the 49ers. I mean, I'm not saying we should blow the 49ers out, and I don't expect
Right.
us to blow the 49ers out. But I just want us to play good complementary football on all sides of the ball. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, let me
It's
go
our
to
only
Michael.
primetime game. Put us on the map.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to go to Michael and JJ. Michael, let's move to the defensive side of the ball. Who is going to be harder for the Panthers to stop on defense? The legendary, at this point, Christian McCaffrey, or is George Kittle going to be harder for this defense to stop?
Wow, that. I think I'm gonna have to go with George Kittle because like you're gonna have somebody that's like relatively smart to know where he's going at each route that he's going at because like Christian McCaffrey, I'll like it's kind of hard to say for the both of them because they're both that good. It just depends on how the situations work out for the 49ers because if they're in a passing situation, more than likely Kittle's going to be open, but if also Christian McCaffrey, if that's the other option, or if they want to run the football, Christian McCaffrey is their guy. Like they can just run the football. You just got to know which way they're going to go with this, whether they're going to run the football or whether they're going to pass the football because they're good on both areas because like we need to be a run stopping football team. Like we can worry about the pass later because like if I'm being real with you, we have never seen this team we never seen this team become the type of players that we have on this defense now to stop the run than we have with any other year that we had. But if I'm being realistic with you, I'm going to say George Kittle because that's the guy that we need to stop majority of the time because
he's a beast.
Yeah,
he's easily one of the best tight ends in the NFL, and I don't.
Yep.
I sort of feel like we know how much of a beast Christian McCaffrey is. We're probably going to allocate all of our resources to making sure that he doesn't beat us. And dude, it's a revenge game for him. We're the team that traded him away. So he's
it's a revenge game for us. It's a revenge game for us.
Sure, but Torn, you also know if y'all heard the interview,
wanted to leave. We didn't get rid of him.
Nah, he said at the time he was upset.
No, he wasn't. He had it. No, hold on.
Remember, he was on stage. He was talking shit on stage.
He just had an interview today with the Charlotte Observer and said that it was a blessing, blessing that he got traded to the 49ers.
Yeah, man, fuck him.
Yeah, he just tells you what you want to hear when you want to hear it. And now he can be truthful because he don't need to suck up to the Panthers.
Yeah,
I told people
two-sided motherfuckers.
I told people in the past.
I told y'all when we traded him that he was glad to get away from me.
I did too. I said the same thing. People condemned me and say, "Oh, you always hate CMC."
Yeah,
bullshit.
Exactly.
I knew that he wanted out. I knew that he wanted out when we had Matt Rule the head coach.
He was never hurt while he was here. It was all his trade to get out of playing.
Not only that, Matt Rule,
his ass out of here.
Matt Rule never gave him
dad who wanted out of here. His dad said on XM radio that he always wanted out of Carolina. He never wanted to be drafted by Carolina.
Matt Rule never gave him a day break either, and that definitely has something to do with it as well. Never gave him a day break. Always worked him like a damn horse during practice. And I'm not saying that he should have off day after off day after off day, but I'm saying that he should have at least one off day a week. And they should at least limit his reps because they worked him like a dog. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, he wanted the fuck out. I don't care what. Anyway, I said people at the time that he wanted out. People like, oh, no, you're just a hater. You hate CMC. Bullshit. I knew he wanted out of Carolina. I did.
He was on stage. He was on stage when they went to San Francisco, and they had him on stage with a group of people. Back around the time when he got there, he was on fucking stage talking shit. And so we was like, oh, it's like that.
Hey. You know what the important thing is? We finally got players on this team that got that mindset Cam Newton had that said, you know what? I'm going to make Charlotte a national fucking relevant city to talk about, come to, play for.
Well, that comes
for those who said listen, CJ Anderson wanted reps. He wanted to rush the ball at least a little bit, and Hog Molly over there, Christian McCaffrey, would not give him any balls. So I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear any bullshit that we wore that man out. We wore him out because he wanted that record, and he didn't give a damn who got fucked in the process. He wanted that record. He was a selfish motherfucker.
But did y'all hear? Did y'all hear?
You was talking about Mike Davis, wasn't you? Mike Davis, the running back we had.
Yeah,
he was on that podcast and said that they would CMC would never let him get no reps. Never.
Never.
That shit's hilarious.
Y'all
gotta watch that.
Never came out the game. Yeah.
I don't know if this is unpopular, but I still fuck with CMC.
Yeah,
And
fuck
look,
Yeah,
I know
he's a
y'all are
cool
He's
being.
player,
not.
but
No,
He's not a Carolina
no.
legend,
that
I
though.
know
I'm
that y'all
sorry,
are
but he's
being.
not a Carolina
I
legend.
know that
He's
y'all
not.
are being
I
good
don't
fans.
mean any
Hold
malice or
up,
hate towards him, but I go give a
listen.
damn about him.
Listen, this is what I'm saying. I
Man, fuck
believe that
McCaffrey.
now he believes that it was a blessing because how could you not? He's been with the 49ers ever since. But I do think at the time he didn't necessarily want to leave. What I'll say is this: let's let Christian
No.
McCaffrey tell it himself,
Here's your
and
box
then we
of
can talk
tissues.
about
Cry him a
Do you
river.
think ultimately for your life and your career that the trade was the best thing that could have happened to you?
Man, that's a
Yeah.
loaded question because
No, it's not.
Then I'm
getting
gonna
traded to
introduce
San
somebody.
Fran was, it opened my eyes to so much, man. It was a massive blessing. I think what I learned during that whole process about myself was incredible. And I think God has shown me in so many different ways to truly trust him. And I'm so grateful for that. So, I mean, to answer your question, yeah, it was a huge blessing, but it was also, a bittersweet moment for me at the time. I loved Charlotte. I loved Carolina. It's where I still have a home. And I loved my teammates and I was a captain on that team. And so it's weird when you get traded in the middle of the year, but when I look back on my journey and what's happened and what's transpired since then, I can't help but look back and just be so grateful for the opportunity to come to San Fran and also call this place home and to play with, so many amazing players and make lifelong friends here. And that's, I think it's all about perspective. It really is, there's so much that can happen. And, I try to look at the positives of every situation, but to go on that year and to play in an NFC championship game, to be able to make a big run and win offensive player of the year the next year. Yeah, it's hard for me to sit there and not be grateful for everything that's happened.
Look, y'all can feel however you want. I don't feel like that was that
Oh man, so he
crazy
sold you.
Hey, Cody,
So he
Cody,
sold you, Cody.
I just don't, man. I
So
feel
what
like
he did? So what he
I
did was
feel
he
like
just
he
sold
said.
Cody. He
I
couldn't
That
feel
sell.
man,
like he said, hold on, let me.
that
I feel like he said that it was bittersweet.
Listen,
That
man,
he
he
was
sold you.
captain over here.
Cody,
that man pulled down
Cody,
his
I'm gonna be
drawers
honest.
and
I
pissed on
feel
the Panthers helmet.
Yeah.
Keep it a
I
buck.
feel like I'd respect it more if he is honest. He was like, you know what, my time in Carolina was
That shit was
done,
all
and I'm
made up.
glad to be where I'm at now, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he's just on some
That's coach
snake
speak.
stuff right now.
I'm
He's
not
just
look.
trying to play the nice
That's
guy.
coach
He
speak.
know he want revenge on us this Monday, and
That's
we gonna try and
podium
stop
talk,
him.
bro.
Yeah.
Let me welcome
Exactly, that's
someone.
political talk
Let
right
me
there.
welcome someone into the show. We got Alex, A14 Panthers, who will
What,
be
Alex?
at this Monday night game. Alex, what's up, bro?
Oh.
Welcome to the Free for All.
Hey, welcome, guys. Happy Friday, Cody. Happy Friday, fellas.
Happy Friday, brother. Hey, man, we're talking about Christian McCaffrey. If he was disrespectful in saying that it was a massive blessing for him to leave the Panthers the way he did, how do you feel
Good
about
fucking
Christian
riddance.
McCaffrey? And do you think that that we're going to have to sell out to stop him, seeing as how he's the number one wide receiver and rusher on that team?
No, yeah. I mean, first off, this guy, I was at his last game against the Rams. I was at that game. That was his last game as a Panther. And yeah, he's good. He's out for blood for sure. Like I truly believe that he thought he was going to be a Panther, and he said it in the podcast. He said, "I thought I was going to be a Panther for life." He did say that, in fact. So the thing about, it's a business side. NFL, it's a business. So he got traded, and he definitely circled this one on his calendar against the Panthers for sure. I mean, he's gonna, and I'm. The thing is that C-Mac's gonna do C-Mac things. Like, it's gonna happen, and we're gonna just have to contain it as best as we can. Like, I know, just like last week. I mean, Bijan, the first half, Bijan looked amazing in the first half when we played against him. The second half, we locked in and we started containing him a little bit more, and he was kind of non-existent after that. So we're gonna have to contain C-Mac the best we can. He's a great player. We all know this, 1,000 and 1,000 with us, and it looks like he's gonna get that this year as well. So I mean, like, we just got to lock in. Honestly, we can't let the emotions get too high, like the best of us. This is a young Carolina team. It's a Monday Night Football game. The bright lights. Everybody's going to be watching this game. So we gotta We got to play our style of football. And I'm a little worried because like it's our first primetime game, not only for the players, but the coaching staff too. So, but I'm excited. I'm excited to be there. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be loud. It's going to be
Well, hold
fun.
up. Let me ask him a question. Why are you worried? Why are you worried for the players, man? Like real players get up for these type of games.
They do, but a lot of these guys haven't even been in a type of situation like this.
The day of the week doesn't matter. It's your opponent.
No, and I get that.
My other thing with that CMC thing is this. And let's be honest with that 1,000 with the Carolina Panthers. We hand fed him that shit. He didn't rightfully get it. We just talked about how he got it.
Yes, you're 100% right.
Fucking coping, bro.
No. You had to be blind.
He was our only weapon. Christian McCaffrey was our only reliable weapon at that point in time.
There was only two options on the offense.
Let me come back with Cody.
DJ
No, Cody. No, Cody.
Your
Christian McCaffrey was a selfish fucking player who didn't want to let any other running backs run the ball, bro. Right. You remember when Matt Rule? You remember him and Matt Rule got into it on the sideline, and Matt Rule said, "I told you not to go in the game, and you did it anyway."
Right.
He was going in when he wanted to. He was telling players to go back to the bench, even though the coach didn't call for that.
That's why once he got his 1,000, the very next season he went with the shit. That's exactly why. Because he got what he wanted. He got what he wanted.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think we're just.
I don't know.
Y'all are being emotional.
I just want to say this.
No longer
we gave up games so he could get his 1,000 back.
That's why y'all are.
I want players. Look, I want players to be here during the hard times and the great times. If you don't want to be here, then hit the motherfucking road. Is all I got to say.
Exactly, man. You either with us or you against us,
Listen,
bro.
man. At the end of the day, CMC is a Cali boy. He's home. We got Rico. Rico's from the Carolinas. He's home.
There you go.
I'm happy.
And I have no problem with that. And you know what? You're 100% right, CPG. My thing is like, what do people want him to say? Oh, dude, it was terrible. I wish I was still on the Panthers. Like, yeah, exactly.
I'd rather him call out Matt Rule. I'd rather him call out Matt
Rule.
His father was an NFL player. His entire family's in.
I'd call out Matt Rule.
Sports.
Everybody else
did. His father sells sport food and stuff online. I hear his father talk all the time on XM radio. Listen, Christian McCaffrey is going to come out there and be a political speaker. He's always going to carry that coach's speak, just like Bryce Young. I put it in the chat a while ago. Folks, you're never going to know what some of these guys truly feel until maybe they retire. They don't. Maybe they're old or something like that, or write a book. You're going to find out. Frank Wright's always going to say he was behind Bryce Young's draft pick. Christian McCaffrey's always going to say he loves Carolina and he likes where he's at. It's always going to be political speech. It's always going to be as we call it, coach speak. Well, this is player speak. It's all it is. All it ever will be.
I think that's why a lot of the fan base loved Cam so much, because Cam was not media trained.
I agree with you. I do. And
Cam,
even now he'll say the fact.
Thought, bro.
Yeah, even now. He said something this week that people want to praise, but and it's nice that when Bryce stabbed, Cam was excited about it. But Cam said something after that nobody wants to talk about and nobody wants to read into.
He said,
Cam said, and I quote, he said, "It's not always about wins and losses. Sometimes it's about the flashes and development." That's what I've been saying. Diesel Skills been saying it. It's about the flashes are good because we're about development this year. Now, if we make it to the playoffs on a development year, that's a pat on our back, or the player's back, or the coach's back, somebody back. That's good anyway. But this year is about development, and the flashes are good. It's just the fan base has got to take a deep breath and be patient.
Well,
said
and
he's
that's
proud of Bryce.
Well,
To
and that's what
answer
I'm saying,
that,
Pickle.
but like
I've been saying that is that it's a
Yeah, exactly.
developmental year, and this is a big game. This is the first time we've had a big game in how many years? A Monday Night Football game.
Yeah, we
Right.
didn't have
I
a
still-
primetime game last
This
year.
is a primetime game. I know
Bryce's
Twan said
rookie
it's
year.
the same. It's football. You gotta come out and play, but this is different. And they've mentioned it multiple times. There's more cameras on you.
Right.
It's everyone's watching this game. It's a playoff. Pretty much, it's a playoff game right here. We win this game, we kind of control our own destiny when it comes to like making a playoff push. This is a big game.
I agree,
And
but,
that-
like,
and
that-
but I don't think we should use the
We're the hot
excuse
team
of,
right
like,
now. I mean,
Well,
I
go ahead.
okay.
Well, wait, go ahead, Anthony.
I was just gonna say I don't think we should like I feel yes it is a developmental year, but I think that still doesn't excuse some of the losses that we've had this year that we probably should have won. Like I feel like we could be in a better position right now. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I get it. Like people are saying we got to be patient. We got to be patient, and it's just like for me, I look at every season like we got to go out there and win games. Like no matter what the roster is, it's been a long time. So for me, it's like I don't really care that it's Monday night. Like go out there and show up. If we fight hard and we lose, then it is what it is. But I'm not just pinning this as a loss because there's cameras on us and we should be nervous and scared kind of thing.
No, I think we have an extremely good chance of winning.
I want to
this
say
game.
something about the Pickle, man.
I would welcome someone in too.
The 49ers have a very weak secondary, and we could take advantage of that. They're good. They're okay at stopping the run, but they're not great at stopping the run. For example, the Eagles. A lot of people look at the Eagles and say they're great. Their secondary is atrocious. They just can cover it up real good with their pass rush and their front four, or front seven rather. They can cover that shit up. A lot of teams are doing that. A lot of teams they're covering. If one part of their defense can cover up the other part, like an offense. If your running game sucks and you can get that ball out quick and make good passes, people won't even know. They'll just assume you don't want to run. They don't really realize you can't run.
After Twan goes, I want to comment on what Dan Floyd said about the comparison between CMC and Cam Newton.
All right, Twan, I'm going to welcome in JD. I'm going to let you rock, Jake. Okay. Go ahead, Twan.
No, you can go ahead. Welcome your guests in.
All right, cool. JD, welcome back to the Free for All, brother. Holding it down in beautiful Hawaii. What's up, dude?
Yo, what's good, man? What's good? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, bro. What's up, man?
Hey, I don't know how much time I have, but I've been listening to the pod since it started, man. And the last few minutes, I definitely wanted to hop in and share my 2 cents.
Jump in it, bro. I know where this is going.
Yeah, man, it's 2 things. I'm going to try to make it quick. I know I can be long-winded, so I apologize to begin with. But the CMC thing, we as fans need to apply the human element to the situation CMC was in. We as fans also need to stop being so emotional. For anybody to say CMC did not earn that thousand that he ain't that good of a back, or we ain't doing all that. Imagine for a moment you the best at
doing it. Because he didn't earn it.
Let him finish.
No, just come in and say you think differently.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Let him go, Twan.
Imagine
that shit ain't true. Talking about we emotional.
in the organization that you with, you the best at what you do, and the organization you with ain't got no direction. You yourself, all the loyalty you might have, all the desire you might want to stay with that organization, this shit ain't working for me. I gotta go. It wasn't even his decision fully because he's a player. He's simply a player on the team. So they traded him to the 49ers. But we mad because he's still balling? That don't make sense to me. So then when we get to the team, any fan talking about I'm worried because it's a primetime game, and Pickle said that shit beautiful. This is a developmental year. This is part of the reason why I wasn't all that upset in the beginning of the year when Bryce wasn't looking all that good and he was turning the ball over. This is a year 3 QB, and I'm hearing people talk about him like, hey, he should be in the MVP running already. After the rookie season he had, Bryce should be in the MVP running year 3 after all the crap he went through and after everything this team has been for the last 2 years. Bryce should be an MVP case.
I don't know where you heard that shit, bro.
Bro, Bryce in year 3. He has not looked good. This is the thing, and I agree with a lot of people. Consistency. I haven't seen not one game, even in the wins we've had, there hasn't been much consistency. The run game started popping for a while, but where's the run game been at for the last couple of weeks? Bryce went for 400 yards. Is he going to do that shit another week? The offense needs to be consistent. We need to take into account that this team, not just the players out there on the field, the coaches are still young. They still figuring things out. But they supposed to already got all the stuff mastered in the Fed. Like this is it's wild to me. I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in there. I ain't bugging about it. Monday night, the Panthers should be able to beat the Niners. The Panthers should be able to go out and compete with every team that they have remaining on the schedule. Point blank and period, because they've shown that. That's the one thing that they have been consistent in. When they win, they're competitive. But when they've lost, they've gotten embarrassed. This cannot be a game where they go out there and get embarrassed. You can lose this game, but look like you know what the hell you're doing. After 400 yards, Bryce can't go out there and throw for 125. Let me take that back. Bryce can throw for 125 if the run game pops off for another 200. And if Bryce looks comfortable and he looks confident, and hey, all I got to do today is throw 125, 150, get a touchdown or two because the run game cooking, ain't nobody going to be mad. You want to see Bryce go out there and throw for 200-300 yards again, but he needs to be consistent. This is still a young team. They still learning how to be professional. Bryce is in year 3. He has not mastered his craft as a professional quarterback. McMillan, fucking rookie, has not mastered his craft as a professional receiver. XL, second-year player, has not mastered his craft. This team is incredibly young. For them to be in the position that they in 6-5, yeah, we still developing, but fuck all that. Oh, we should be worried. It's the Niners. It's the Rams. It's the Bucks. It's the Seahawks, and you got to see the Bucks again. Fuck all of them. I want this schedule. I want this team to play exactly who they got on their schedule. Because if you make it into the playoffs, you earned that shit. Fuck all of them shit that you got to see, because you got to go through them if you're going to actually be in the playoffs. I don't want no fluke shit. 6 wins on the season, and not one of our wins has been a fluke. But then you got 5 embarrassing losses. Inconsistency. Team needs to be more consistent. Not staying here and act like a still on the roster. We would be happy as fuck to have that man still on that damn roster.
And to add on to what JD is saying, if we make it into the playoffs, we damn sure earned that shit. Right now, the Panthers have the 3rd hardest strength of schedule going forward the rest of this season.
I thought it was the hardest.
No, the Bears are number 1, Packers are number 2, Carolina's number 3. And then Tampa Bay, they have the 4th easiest schedule the rest of the season.
I'm not.
That's the type of stretch of schedule that builds character in a young team. This is what we need. We need to see what we're made of. What is this team capable of?
I'm not.
We got to just win that coin toss. We're 6-0 on
You
that coin toss. You got to win that coin toss.
Go ahead, Jake.
You played a schedule that you
Man,
did.
that was nuts, bro. Come on.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna get to you.
Yeah, go ahead. No. Let
no, you got it, Jake. You got it.
No. You. That's all I had to say. I'm just saying.
You got it.
No, Twan, go.
Can I say something?
All right, I'll go. Then fine. Y'all shut up. Let me talk. All right, y'all see this right here? I cheer for the team. I'm sorry, y'all can do what you want to. I don't cheer for Christian McCaffrey. I don't cheer for DJ Moore. I don't cheer for Joe Milton. I don't cheer for Brian Burns. Right now, they are the enemy. And that's exactly what I'll say. Once they leave the reins of the Carolina Panthers, I don't care where they go as long as they fail when they're taking on us. Fact.
See,
I just wanted to say
that right there. I'm different in only in I can see. I still root for Brian Burns. I still cheer for CMC. I still root for DJ Moore. But when you play the Panthers, it's fucking. I hope you have a great season, but when you see the Panthers, I hope you have your worst game.
Right. And y'all can ask people that hang out. I truly feel that way, folks. I'm truly that guy. Once you leave the Panthers, just nice having you. I hope you success down the road as long as you ain't against us, and that's the end of that. I don't keep up with their stats. I don't keep up with what they're doing. Unless they're shared by the national media on Twitter, I unfollow them on Twitter. That's fact. I have no interest in them. I don't know anything evil on them. I just not care about them.
Yeah, Twan didn't anything. Go ahead, Twan.
So I agree with most of the stuff that JD said. You know what I'm saying? Except that Christian McCaffrey part. But, we could just think differently about that Christian McCaffrey part. My thing is just like he said, man. Like, sometimes the way the question is posed, I wish the question would be posed a different way, man. I don't give a fuck about CMC or their quarterback or their tight end because we got a fucking tight end and we got to run. They should be nervous about Dowdle.
Yes.
They should be worried about what the fuck we doing over here.
Team. They got one good tight end. We got 3.
So they should be worried about. Look, we talking about what the fuck CMC gonna do. They need to be worried about what the hell Dowdle gonna do. Because right now, I think Dowdle is one of the best pure running backs in the game. And now we got beat with the run game. What JD was talking because those teams was like, look, man, we don't believe Bryce can throw the fucking ball, and they challenged us and they won. But after this Atlanta game, I don't think San Francisco can sit on that. Which means it's going to open Dowdle right the fuck back up. But Canales has to be able to come to some kind of thing where you pushing, look, you roll with what's hot. You know what I'm saying? And then you can get to a point where you can just go back and forth, where you can just go, I'm going to even this shit out between running and throwing. You know what I'm saying? But whatever is hot is what you're going to fucking stay with at the moment. Consistently, like at least more than others, you know? I don't want Panthers fans to be like this because right now, we the hottest team in the NFL. Like in terms of the media refused to say our name, and now everybody's saying our name. Oh, this Panthers team is out here. Oh, they look incredible. Like I can't believe who would have ever thought. And whatever. It's Pickle. Go back to the beginning of the year, Pickle. I did a show called what? Let Him Sleep, right?
Right.
I saw this shit coming. I said we got a different breed of dudes in that damn draft. And the people that we brought in. You just got to get the right guys around the right guys that believe in guys that refuse to lose, that take losing personal. So Christian McCaffrey should be worried about the Panthers and everybody over there in that 49ers jersey about what we going to do today. Or are they going to embarrass us on Monday night or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But the Carolina Panthers should come in there with we have nothing to fucking lose and we hot right now. And we just got to keep doing the things that we've been doing that's making us successful. And then, because I know when they run it down, whatever show it's going to be on, they're going to go, Cody, what do you think? Cody's going to pick the fucking 49ers. And the next guy, he's going to pick the 49ers. And the next guy's going to pick the 49ers. And you're going to have one guy that's going to say, I think the Panthers might upset them tonight or whatever. Ignore all that shit with all these people saying how good we are right now and stay in our box and believe in this team.
Facts.
Because the same motherfuckers are going to turn their back on your ass if we lose. They're going to be like, they are what we thought they were. So stop listening to all the media bullshit and just depend on your guys, man.
Hey, Twan, you want to know something?
It's about the Panthers around this motherfucker, bro.
You know how many times the fan base has called me out this year for saying y'all don't get too hyped up off of this win, and then the next week we go out and look flat. I'm like, y'all got to stop hyping them up to be like the Buffalo Bills. You got to give them time to fix that. You can tell Dave Canales is still figuring out what works.
He is. He's still learning.
Yeah. Let me go, Anthony. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, listen, I don't want to talk about McCaffrey anymore. Like,
we're done. We're off that subject anyways.
I never wanted to trade him. Like, he got traded on my birthday, bro. That was a shitty night. But like, I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all. I said this last year. If I was in the NFL draft and the Panthers, I got drafted to the Panthers and we had no direction, I would feel just like him. So it's not just the Panthers when you talk about players that want to leave. That's kind of how the NFL works. And it's other teams too. When their situation gets bad, that's kind of how naturally players feel, all sports. But in terms of the game, man, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The team showed me they can go into Lambeau Field and win. Third time in history we did that this year. We haven't swept the Falcons since 2013. So my expectations are genuinely higher than us just saying if we win this game, damned if we do, damned if we don't. We're still a rebuilding team. No, man, we're farther enough in this season where we've won too many games to just sit here and be like, well, if we lose all these games, it doesn't really matter because we're going to pull that card out of our back pocket that we shouldn't have been this good anyways. I don't like that, honestly. This is our best season in 7 years, man. Let's just keep this shit rolling. I'm I'm done looking at drafts. I'm
Yes,
done with
sir.
all that shit. Like, let's just get dubs.
Hey, can
bro.
I
At the
tell
end of the
Anthony
day,
something to
like,
make him feel better? And let me tell you something to make you feel better about that night. I'm sorry you had to feel that on your birthday that night. You ready for this? But let's do quick numbers real quick. This is a quick statement. When CMC was with us, how many games did we win max?
I think it was just 5.
5. I help
Just
you out. 5. All the years he was with us, did we win more than 5 games, guys? Rico Dowdle 1 year,
His
7.
rookie year. His rookie
and
year.
still
His
going.
rookie
Look, Rico Dowdle 1 year, 7, and still going. Fuck Christian McCaffrey, bro. He
That's
wanted
fair.
to
You
do
feel that
everything on
way.
his own.
That's
Also-
fair, but hold on. But what if but if we had Christian McCaffrey on a organization that knew what they were doing, like we kind of do now, like he'd be a great addition to the team. There's no doubt. Like I get why everyone doesn't like him because he comes off as like, oh fuck the Panthers, I want to.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying think about what we got now. The guy that we have
Yes,
now, we are winning more games with. The team that we have
Yes,
now,
but
we're winning more games with. Do you think if Chris McCaffrey was on this team that we would ever see Dowdle on that field? He wouldn't allow him.
Well, Dowdle got on the field, luckily. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we damn near didn't see him with Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah, that's what I'm
damn near
saying.
didn't see him with
Come on,
Chuba
it was
Hubbard
lucky
on
to
the
begin
team.
with. It was lucky to begin
none
with.
of them.
Let's understand what.
Hold on,
I'm
let me
sorry to
rebuttal.
interrupt. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, Twan, I get your point, but you got to understand, like, this organization has a competent front office. They have a decent head coach that clearly has ups and downs, but's growing. Like, when did we have any of that with McCaffrey?
Yeah, just his rookie
So
year.
it's like it's not fair to just say like, oh, well, we didn't win any games because like it's making it sound like it was McCaffrey, like he was a catalyst as to why we.
That's what I'm trying to say, Ant, without yelling.
But that doesn't add up to
McCaffrey
me, though.
and Pickle try to tell you McCaffrey was a selfish player. It was about his stats and what he did.
Yeah, but
And all
Twan,
we kept getting, even with that thousand, let me finish. Even with that thousand, all we could get out of him was 5 wins, and we force-fed him that thousand.
Wait a minute. How are we supposed to be mad at a player that always wants the ball in his hands?
And he
Isn't
did
that
good
supposed
things
to
with
be-
the ball.
Isn't that supposed to be what a dog
Because it's a
is?
goddamn team
And by the
sport.
way, but hold on, Twan. Wait, hold on, Twan. You were like one day, oh man, we shouldn't have traded Burns because look what Brian Burns is doing up with the Giants.
you wanted
and
Burns
for the
trade, not
most
me.
part, we said fuck Brian Burns.
No, you said fuck Brian Burns.
I'm still saying
It wasn't no
fuck
fucking we,
Brian
it was
Burns.
you.
My point being,
You said that.
Cody said, I'm still saying.
and I'm still saying that shit. Fuck Brian Burns. My point is, you're allowed to say that a player is a good player, but at the time it didn't work out with the Panthers. They went on and moved on, and now they're living their best life
Cody,
somewhere
wait.
else.
One more thing. I'll let Alex go. That season, we had a backup, a guy that's like irrelevant in the league, doesn't do anything now. He's
Kyle
not even
Allen.
nine.
He wanted
Kyle Allen. The offensive line was horrible. I hope people remember. It was like Matt Paradis. We had Trey Turner and Moton, but it was like 3 other it wasn't good. And you had what was DJ's second year? So you had like a second year receiver in McCaffrey. That was all we had on offense. So like I just don't see why we're blaming the offense running through him that season when it's like, well, what else were the options?
Because everybody knows that Christian McCaffrey got fucking force-fed that entire year, like he was the only guy on the team, and you can't find out what your team has if you just running through one fucking guy. Because all he got you and that team was 5 wins ever.
DJ Moore still had 1,000 yards. DJ Moore still had 1,000 yards as a wide receiver.
It's about the motherfuckers on our team now.
There are teams that know how to spread the ball.
Yeah, I only care about guys who wear blue and black. If y'all want to kiss CMC, do it.
Nobody is saying that we miss CMC or that we didn't.
That's what it sounds like to me, bro.
No,
That's
but you
what
was
it sound like
just
to
saying
me.
that about Brian
Sound
Burns.
like y'all missed that motherfucker.
And nobody misses Brian Burns on this fucking
Rico
team.
Dowdle is
And
on
we
this
don't
motherfucker.
miss him either.
Twan misses Brian Burns. What are you talking about?
miss
Don't lie.
You,
Jonathan
I,
Stewart.
I damn sure miss Brian Burns.
I'm about to say, you know that he misses
Twan-
Brian Burns.
Keep the
Twan,
same
yeah.
energy.
Jonathan
Twan now,
Stewart,
baby.
bro.
All right, Cody, let me throw another question.
Fuck.
Yesterday on Thursday Night Football, Davis, a defensive end, got 8 sacks. Should we have took him or should we have took Bryce Young? That made everybody look right. Yesterday on Thursday Night Football,
talking about Houston, Texas.
Anderson got 8 sacks.
Yeah, Will Anderson, I believe.
So why should we not ask who was the better pick?
Should have got
Anderson
Jalen Carter.
Or no, he overrated.
No, he's not. He's
He's not overrated. He's good.
Yeah,
He's a fucking dog.
Listen. In my little beauty world, we don't need him right now. We got tackles. We need a defensive end. That's what I'm saying.
Him and Derek Brown would
It'd be good to have
Him and Derek Brown would have been nasty. I will say that.
I'm just
That would have been
confused.
stupid to have on defensive line.
I'm just confused because Twan, I get you, like selfish, whatever. Dude, if we didn't have C-Mac that year, bro, we would have probably won 0 games. Maybe 1 game.
Yes, thank you.
Well, that would be all right.
Bad.
That would be all right.
5 games is almost like winning no games.
But we're not talking
And
about.
by the way, hold on. One amendment. The Anderson didn't get 8 sacks. The Texans got 8 sacks. But Anderson does look like
he's a
dog.
in 1 game.
I don't care about all that.
He would have broke a record if that was to happen. I don't think anybody's ever got 8 sacks in a game.
I don't really care anyway.
By the way, shout out to D'Angelo.
I know what else you don't care about.
Hey, shout out to Hollywood Gaming. I agree, man. At this point,
I don't care about them either.
It's fuck Brian Burns, fuck Christian McCaffrey. We're trying to go into primetime territory and whoop some ass. And I think that we're
DJ Moore is the only one that gets
in
the
a
pass.
good position.
Yeah, DJ Moore didn't want to leave. That's the thing. What Andrew said.
Rumors that he would want to.
He wanted to cut. He never wanted to leave Carolina. That man bought a house the same year that he got traded. Like he did not want to leave Carolina.
Yeah, I miss my boy.
He
that's low key. That's different.
To Charlotte. I was told he comes to Charlotte every summer with his family.
Well, that was the argument. That was the point that was in the
trade.
chat earlier about Cam Newton. The difference between Cam Newton and CMC is the Panthers try to do a false narrative and say that Cam Newton wanted out. Cam Newton never wanted out of Carolina.
Yeah,
they said that man was requesting a trade. He never said that. That was a lie. And he even posted to Twitter X at the time that he never said that. That was completely false. He never wanted out of Carolina. They wanted Cam Newton gone because of his injuries.
It's a mix and to Jake's point, it's a perception. Like if you want to believe a certain way about how Christian felt, that's fine. But there's also been instances like Jake just said with Cam and DJ Moore, players that didn't want to go, but they didn't have that. They're not in charge. So that's not their fault, So it's like, I feel like it goes both ways, but I don't want to talk about Christian at this point. Like, let's hope we get the dub. I like Christian because he stands for the right thing. Like he's a follower of Christ, all that stuff. But like, he's just not on our team anymore. And it happened 3 years ago.
Well, guess what? Hey, Chris McCaffrey, if you're listening, fuck you and get ready for us and we be worried about the Panthers because we coming for your ass too. You should be worried. I'm done.
Panther guy brought up a good point earlier in chat. They're talking about how we should be able to run and pass now. Like, and that's true. That's very true. We right now after I'm about to say CMC. We ever talk about CMC. Bryce Young had that unbelievable performance. After him having that, he opened the passing game up. Like the 49ers cannot just game plan for just defending against the run with Rico Dowdle. Bryce Young is now open to play. Dave Canales as well has opened the playbook where they can run and pass. 49ers cannot just game plan for one side of the ball or one side of the threat.
I was going to say, Jake, it's still, to me, the blueprint is still stop the run. Like if you're against Carolina, it's stop Rico Dowdle and let's see if Bryce can consistently throw the football.
Yeah.
That's literally what it's going to be.
DBs ain't like that. I'm trying to, so then let them try it.
No, this
let
is
him
a
throw
game
it.
that
People,
Bryce has to
people
step
shit on the
up.
Falcons, but they actually had a very good. What was their? They
They
was
had a
actually
good
top
defense.
passing defense. They was actually top 5 in
I
passing
wish they
defense. I
would
believe.
try to drop back and try to hold the box.
49ers are way down there when it comes to passing defense.
Yo,
So,
Hey, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
Niners. Yeah, Niners. Just bring everybody up
Just,
front.
hey,
Don't worry about them corners.
yeah,
Michael
yeah.
Wilson.
Hey, try to
Listen
send
to
that
this.
blitz. See how that
Listen
shit
to
works
this.
out.
Take care of it.
Listen to this.
And-
Michael Wilson and Trey McBride last week combined for 23 receptions for 300 yards.
Against
that's a
who?
lot.
The 49ers, their defense, they don't have Bosa, they don't have Warner. Like
Exactly.
they cover up a lot.
Trey McBride's
They're
a dog,
very
though.
injured.
I wish
Yeah,
they
he's
would
a
try to
dog.
do some
I
dumb
believe
shit.
they're
dog.
last in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
They
so
are.
But Pickle did bring up a great point though about tight end room. Like we might not have star power, like it's one guy is just an all pro in our room. We might not have that, but we really do have 3 solid tight ends. I'd even argue we have 4 solid tight ends.
Yeah.
James Mitchell don't get enough playing time. He don't get activated on game day. I still think he's pretty decent, but I do think we have a very underrated tight end
We
room.
can get Sanders out of here.
I think Canales just has to like really open up the playbook a little bit more,
Mitchell
like he did
Evans
last
is
week.
that dude.
And then,
Yeah, he
I
is.
mean,
He's
you
gonna
saw
be
it.
elite.
You saw it last week too. I mean, like a lot of the players, Rico Dotto, they just had the what is it? Him mic'd up and telling Brad Isaac like, bro, the screen's open.
That play,
So, I mean,
yeah.
These guys are learning. These coaches. I just hope that they're ready to go on Monday night and like, open it up for Bryce. I think you got to let him sling the rock like he did last week.
Somebody pissed Bryce off, bro, because he plays his best when he's mad.
And I need I can't say it enough. Dave Canales needs to have the same open mind. He needs to completely open his playbook like he did this past week. Like
Yes,
he
sir.
cannot just half-ass it. He's gonna have to call some shit. Like he's just gonna have to. The
And
49ers,
he gonna have to listen to them players too. If they
Yeah,
see
I
shit
agree.
open, then roll with it.
Yep. Move Nalo like he was talking about moving Nalo. He's got to move
Yeah.
Nalo again. Move him around. Keep
And
doing
make
it.
them respect McMillan, Dowdle. Make them respect everybody, bro.
Y'all saw Dowdle when he said, "I told you." It's crazy. He had to beg 3 damn coaches to. He went to 3 different guys, man. Like, what the? Are y'all listening to me? The shit is open. Thank God Canales said, "Well, if they pull back, then we'll run it."
Right.
I felt like the first 2 guys weren't really listening to him when he kept proposing that shit.
Well, that's why you got to go to the head coach.
Yeah, Brad Isaac half-assed it. I'm not even gonna lie.
You're like, all right.
Brad Isaac is just a coffee getter in disguise. All he does is get coffee.
He told Rico, he's like, I called it for you. I called it. That's what he said. I was like, yeah. He's like, come on, man.
Plus, I feel like we've had enough games now where Canales can look back and say, we're good in this situation running this. We're good in that situation with running that. Now let's put all that together in a game plan.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just really happy to be on Monday Night Football and to see our record
That
6
ain't
and
enough,
5 and we're
man.
playing.
I'm glad you're not-
No. Just hear me out. No. I know. I just monologued for like 3 minutes about how like I'm trying to win these fucking games, bro. I'm just saying like you don't. Bro, it's been a long time, bro. Like just be happy. Like I'm happy that we're in this position because like imagine if we were like 3-9 or 3-8, would they flex this game? Like would they have flexed this game?
They would have probably moved
exactly.
this game.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
No, you know what, Anthony? Now that you said that, there's rumors that the Panthers and the Rams, that game could be flexed into Sunday
I heard
Night
that
Football.
too.
Yeah.
So we could fuck around and end up getting 2 primetime.
Hey,
games.
If that's the case, I'm going to that
Who told
shit.
you that? Who told you that a couple weeks ago?
Pickle.
Hey, let me ask y'all something.
Yeah, man.
Were any of you in Bank of America Stadium for Bryce's first NFL win?
I was not.
Who was that?
No. Oh yeah. I was. Yeah.
No, I was not there. No.
I was there, and to be at this point, we're going into a meaningful Monday Night Football game for the first time in almost a decade.
It's a blessing.
Man, I can't tell you the last time I was this hopeful this point in the season.
I'm not doing a mock draft right now.
Hey,
I'm enjoying it, man. It's been
I want
a
to
long
point
time.
something out.
Y'all
man,
got to
too.
enjoy it. Enjoy it,
Yeah.
man.
Jake,
I wanna
who
point
kicked that
something
game
out.
winner? Who kicked that game winner against the Texans?
That
I
guy
don't want to
was
hear that
before the-
shit, man. I don't want to hear
All right,
that.
I just-
Does it matter? Does it really matter?
Ryan
He's
Fitzgerald,
ball
ask his
hand
question. Hold on.
busted.
Ask his question, Ryan Fitzgerald.
Okay,
No,
I got you.
ask Tony who's kicking all them game
John
winners this
Casey.
year.
John
Who's
Casey.
kicking all them game
He
winners
said
this year?
John Casey.
And look, one thing I want to point out, and I want to see if y'all noticed it too. The more Canales uses our tight ends, the better we look.
Fact.
Yeah.
Whenever you go back and look at all the games we won, when he utilizes those damn tight ends, because I don't know if y'all noticed, like between all the tight ends we had over 110 yards or some shit like that. That was between all of them. But that's 100 fucking yards, bro, of tight end play. You have to include them.
Right.
Yeah.
They get open. Like we
They
broke down
help open
film.
up
We
everything.
broke down film several times this year, Pickle, and you'd agree. Like the tight end a lot of times is open. They really are. I don't know how. I mean, it's almost like the opposing defense knows that we're not going to throw it to him enough, so they just leave the guy open, or they find a
Yeah,
soft
they ain't gonna throw it to the tight end. They,
Hey,
you gotta
hey, real quick, let me welcome Loco into the Friday Free for All. Loco, what's up, dude?
Hey, what's up, guys? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How you doing, brother?
Hey, good. First time caller, long time listener.
Awesome, man.
I
Happy to
live out
have you.
here in California, and I go to every Panther and Niner game. So this
Nice.
one's gonna
So
be super lit.
your name is just crazy.
Yeah,
Your
I
name-
am crazy.
You go by
I mean,
Oh, so
Trust
going
me.
to the
he
game?
lives in California. What more you need?
Absolutely.
He's
And
crazy.
crazy
Hey now,
money.
I need you
Yeah.
to get a keep pounding chant going and leave us.
Yes,
Hey, so
sir.
yeah, this game's gonna be like really physical. I don't see them stopping our run. Their defense has been getting torched lately. I've been going to some Niner games. I saw them lose against Jacksonville and the Rams. So if Bryce does his thing and we protect him, I think we could definitely get a win. And also, if we can't beat this Niner defense with no Nick Bosa and Fred Warner, we don't deserve to be in the playoffs. So this is a great opportunity to
Hell
show the
yeah.
world what we got. And
It's a
if we
great
just don't
test.
turn
Yeah.
over the ball, we can win. So that's all I
Yep.
got to say, really.
And
Yes,
just to add on
sir.
to what he was talking about, these players being out. Not only is Fred Warner out, their backup middle linebackers out. They're down to the third middle linebacker at this point. I don't even know.
Well,
his name.
I know how that feels. We're down to our fourth and fifth guy.
So to me, that's why George Kittle is the matchup that I think that our defense
I
really
agree.
needs to look out for.
Okay, here's another
If
stat.
they're able to burn us across the middle of the field,
And,
that could really be the kryptonite
and
to this
Bam Bam
defense
Bigelow got it covered, Joe.
as it's made right now.
Did you say Bam Bam Bigelow, Pickle?
I
Calm
did,
down,
yeah.
Pickle.
I did.
Nah, calm down, bro. You
I'm
on
doing
another
old school
level.
wrestling. ain't it?
I just looked, Cody. The 49ers give up 3 touchdowns a game in points.
They do. And if you looked at
An average of 22.1 points a game.
They said it was rare that a
They're-
team that just gave up 400 plus passing yards is playing a quarterback that put up 400 plus passing yards.
Brock Purdy
So-
did not practice Thursday either. If you look at the injury report, because I looked at both teams, Brock Purdy didn't even practice Thursday. So I don't know if that was just giving him an extra rest day or what it was, but he barely practiced this week.
I remember a game about 3 games back too, where he was catching that heat. He could barely make it to them damn sidelines. He gonna have Derek Brown and all them dudes coming at him. So lay down on them hard if you can, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say one quick thing about Monday night, though, Pickle. I'll let you go.
All right.
I want to win on Monday night for this reason, for this main reason too, man. Everybody have eyes on us, and I want everybody to see that we are a growing team.
Facts.
And they talking about us now, but what the fuck are they gonna say after we win Monday night? I'm not gonna say if. What are they gonna say after we win Monday night?
They're going to be nut hugging us.
Pat McAfee said a year ago that we shouldn't be a football team. This year he said on his show that we are a good football team. Exact words. We are a good football team.
Tell McAfee that the kicker. You said that kicker, huh? You weren't even a good kicker at that.
Well, he's a punter, but I mean, same.
Punter, even fucking worse.
Several
the
folks
punter
on
said
XM
we
Radio-
shouldn't be a football team.
Several reporters, good reporters, said on XM Radio that they wanted to believe in the Panthers. They just couldn't. Then when the guy asked him what happens if the Panthers actually upset the Niners, he goes, then we'll have to believe, whether we like it or not. And that meant a bold statement.
But what I'm saying is, I don't want them to. I don't want to look, guys. When people
I'm going to listen. When everybody took their every Friday on every show, they all do their season. They do their picks, and none of them picks the Panthers, and I'm really good.
Tell them to keep that same energy.
That's what, I honestly think there's a lot of people in the media that likes the Panthers, but they never truly believe in them because when they do pick us, we always let them down. Like that's
right.
When a Saints game, I think across the board there was only one person that didn't pick the Panthers to win against the Saints. One person, and we ultimately lost that game. And it's happened across the board this year. It's not just been just the Saints game. It's happened plenty of times where when we are favored, maybe by just one pick, we still ultimately let them down.
Man. I was going to say earlier, but teams ain't going to be overlooking us anymore. So we got to be locked in.
They got to at very least game plan for us.
People ain't overlooking us anymore.
Let me ask y'all a question because a lot of y'all's podcasters, and I'm really curious because I thought about this the other day. Isn't it time for Princely, McMillan to replace DJ Wanham as a starter? DJ Wanham just barely stopping the run. He doesn't get no pressure, and he's barely stopping the run.
I mean, at the same time, Pickle, like I do believe so, but with the injury, like I was so glad when Princely made that tweet where he was saying like, "This is the first game this year where I've been truly healthy at the end of the game. Like I'm not in pain, so to speak." I was glad to see that tweet. But yeah, I think it is time because he brings an element of energy, and a lot of people like it's just energy, but it means a lot because that means that he's going to have that motor throughout the game. Like he's never going to give up on plays. He's never going to be so fucking tired where he just can't. He goes half mast, so to speak. Like I think Princely should. I think he should start over.
One of the things I don't want people to do is like I don't want to give anybody on a team.
No, they got to earn it. I agree.
That's been our problem. Make them fucking earn it, and it's not going to kill them to keep learning. Man, right now, Wanham is the better player. Man, he's the more knowledgeable player. If he said he felt great and he never felt pain, then you got to keep rolling with that. With what we just said, you know what I'm saying? McMillan hadn't earned that shit yet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying he's going to be a great player, but we don't need to rush these guys we got. Man, you can't see the youth that we got right now is going to tear up the league in the future. And then we got to go back in there and pick more picks this year.
I'm talking about buying a Derek Brown jersey next, but like I damn near want to get a Nick Scott jersey because that dude's a dog.
Get that motherfucker, bro. Get that Scott jersey.
Y'all know I don't buy jerseys, but if
Derek Brown definitely earned it.
If I was getting a jersey, damn, I'd hate. I don't know.
It'd be Derek Brown, Pickle. Just go ahead and say Derek
Brown wrote for us.
I want that JC Horn jersey. I don't even care that JC Horn had some bad games this year. To me, JC's a dog, bro.
Drake London
you want the University of South Carolina jersey? That's what you want?
He's a Gamecock fan. He's a Gamecock fan by heart. He's always been a Gamecock fan.
Y'all say goodbye to Jake. Good seeing you, Jake.
Hey, brother, I've been there a few times.
I damn near spit my beer out.
But I mean, hey, man, like to me, Brock Purdy, I know he wasn't practicing or whatever, but dude, he came back. He was chucking the ball around. The dude looks good. He looks aggressive throwing the football. I think that the dude's better. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So our defensive backfield, speaking of JC Horn, this is a great opportunity for him and that whole backfield to bounce back in a big way when we need them the most.
Yeah.
Man, look, the future is Derek Brown, JC Horn, Scorton. I want to say Morig because I think he's going to get better.
I would put him.
And Ransom, and when Ransom, whenever he figures it out, it's going to be a problem on that defense. And then they're going to all be young,
right?
Young.
I tell you a guy who we need to remember and to put him in there because he ain't going nowhere, and he's slowly becoming the key figure. Fact is, don't be surprised if you don't see him matched up on some run on Christian McCaffrey and that tight end some this coming Monday. Corey Thornton appears to be that guy.
I like Corey Thornton.
Yeah, he looked good.
There are people across the media that said that he could be a number 2 starter. Like,
I don't know why he ain't been playing, but that's Everett.
Yeah. Well, he's been playing. Fact is, he actually gets he's technically our 4th corner, but he's been subbing a lot for Charles Smith-Wade. When there's a big physical guy, he'll sub for Charles Smith-Wade. And Charles Smith-Wade, whenever you see Morig in the box, that nickel corner goes at safety. So Charles Smith-Wade and Corey Thornton's been lining up at safeties a lot this year.
I will say this about Christian McCaffrey. I don't think we should worry so much about him running the ball. What frightens me about him is catching the ball out of the backfield.
Right.
Just limit CMC.
So I think we have to have somebody spying his ass, bro.
Yeah, I
He's
agree.
been in the top 10 in receiving yards all year.
Yes,
we got to have somebody spying him.
I would put Morig on him.
I put him
the problem is Christian McCaffrey leads the 49ers in receptions, and he leads them in rushing both.
Yeah.
So
we got a game tackle. We got a game tackle.
He got over 700 yards receiving and rushing.
He's gonna make the first guy miss. He always does. So we got to make sure that we're over there and we're
what
making
you got to
do
when you're that tackle and you miss him, take off your helmet, throw it at his kneecap.
What I'm hoping that they do is do what we did. I want them to be so completely compliant on him, and when our defense is not letting him do what he likes to do, that they're so far behind, then they have to abandon what he does, bro. I want them to completely comply on him to take on a whole team, because I think our defense is smarter than that. Another thing which we'll probably never see is Everett gonna have to play his guys up some, at least, especially them corners, bro. Because if you're gonna let if they're gonna be 11, 12 yards back, then that's when you're gonna tackle Canales.
That's the biggest problem we got.
I agree that it is I understand the coverage defense we run, but at the same time, there's no reason why we should be giving 10 yards to these cornerbacks. Like, it would be 3rd and 5, and we're 10 yards off the line of scrimmage. Like, you're just begging him to get the first down.
I would rather give up a big play sometimes as to these little Dunkin' Donuts plays.
Because that wears our defense out a lot. I mean, both of them wears our defense out, but when you allow them to have that short yardage first down every single damn time, that's still wearing our defense out, just like a big play would.
Well, what the soft zone coverages we're doing are pretty much they're pretty much an easy catch for the offense. When you're gonna press them a little and you're gonna make them have to work for that pass, you at least give yourself a chance to have an interception, a turnover. These little soft zones, you're just allowing them to have 5 yards a pass.
So what play? So if we do that play, what play do you think 49ers gonna run to death? What style of play? It's not hard. Think about it.
I think they're going to throw it to McCaffrey and Kittle across the middle of the field.
They're going to throw to McCaffrey.
That's where we're weak. That's where we're weak on those in crossers in the middle of the field, because our linebacking core right now is decimated. So that's why I'm in favor of a J.R. Rivera blitzing more than it has previously. Get after Purdy.
Shout out to Dan Floyd 2997. They are gonna run that fucking screen to death.
I tell you one thing though, if Claude Charlotte's more than likely is gonna be starting for us come Monday, that dude right there, he will hit somebody. I will tell you that right now. He is laying the
I didn't know he hit like that.
I did not know either, bro.
And that's what you need to do. And listen, that
dude was sacrificing his body to tackle Bijan Robinson.
When they do that screen and you know they're going to do that screen, you lay somebody out.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You make the medical staff come on the field and check somebody.
But you run a screen when you see corners playing way back off wide receivers. Now the wide receiver ain't
I
got
know
to
what his
run to
point
go
is.
get you.
Right.
So I
But
mean,
that's
we
what I'm
better
saying.
hope Everett
We
doesn't do
need to.
is ready for
Right.
that shit.
Right. Yeah. And listen, for all the talk people want to talk about some players, Evero's job is just as much on the line. He's a free agent. He's a basically unrestricted free agent after this year. His contract's up. He could re-sign here or he could march his ass somewhere else. And if he wants to carry his I'm a good defensive coordinator with him, he's got to figure out how to stop somebody on these big games. He no longer has the excuse I don't have talent.
Man, we could get a better defensive coordinator, man. I just know we can.
I know that. I can think of it.
Yeah, I'm by no means married to the idea that we have to have a Giro Rivero going
Some of us
forward.
gonna be fighting for that position next year.
I miss running a 4-3, man.
I do too, man.
I'd like to fight to keep. I'd fight to keep getting Giro off his team.
I do think that we have the talent to seamlessly transition to a 4-3.
Easily.
I don't think that it would be hard to do.
No.
I think with this defense, like we literally have so many hybrid players that we really could run any scheme. Like we really could.
I tell you what, this may be on topic, it might be off topic, but there is one free agent that we've got coming up that I don't want to get rid of. I'm scared we're going to.
Who?
A'Shawn Robinson.
I like A'Shawn.
I like him too.
I think A'Shawn Robinson's been more valuable than you think. Like the sacks maybe not be there, but the dude has been pretty damn good when it comes to
They are there.
Yeah.
He's got 2.5 sacks. Derek Brown's got 3.
Yeah.
But in that locker room, he's nice too. Like, I mean, them motherfuckers listen to him, bro.
Yeah,
that's
they
what
do.
I was
That's
gonna
what
say.
I say.
He's a good locker room guy.
He may be one of them guys that's going to weigh his options and say, "No, I'll just stay in Carolina." We build.
Yeah, he ain't gonna let the young boys do no dumb shit.
If it wasn't for Derek Brown, he would have got suspended. Like he was about to throw hands on Brian Dawkins.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Brown would have been suspended, and one man to stop Derek Brown, and that was
Brian Burns. Brian Burns. Derek Brown.
That was A'Shawn. A'Shawn stopped Derek Brown. Nobody else on the field.
Nobody. Except maybe Cam Jackson if he was on the field. That's about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but I don't think Derek would have listened to him.
Yeah, I don't.
But
I don't know, man.
Robert Hunt
I don't
coming
think
back soon. I'm sorry. Somebody in the chat asked, "Is Robert Hunt coming back soon?" I have heard Robert Hunt is coming back, or he could. The opportunity is there for the bye week.
That's what I heard too.
I would only bring him back if he's 100%.
I completely agree to that. If he's 100%, that's the only way.
And let's be real. Let's open this conversation up. So far, the track record for bringing somebody off IR and using them and them being healthy is not good. So far, we ain't done
Learn your lesson from that running back that we have.
Chandler Zavala, Jonathan Brooks is two I can just think of right off the top of my head.
Leave that shit alone, bro.
Yep.
Just let them get healthy.
I agree with you, Dan Floyd.
But the way
Sean's the best partner there.
I got a question to y'all. I mean, you know how Dave Canales kind of mixed Nala across the board when it came to line up, slot just everywhere. I kind of want them to do the same thing with Derek Brown in a way. I mean, whoever is going to be lined up on Trent Williams, man, that's gonna be a tough day. That's just it. That dude, he still is. He's 36 years old, I believe, somewhere around that. And he's still one of the best left tackles in the league. He just is. And usually, whoever's lined up across from him is getting locked the fuck up. I'm still gonna mix. I'm still gonna put Derek. I kind of want to move Derek Brown around.
Panther guy, that's pretty funny, girl. Come on now, you do better than that.
Oh God, not total, man. No. Is he even still in the league?
Yes. Yes, he is.
The Titans?
Yes, he's a starter for the Titans.
He's a starter for the Titans? Oh,
he's a starter because one of their key guys went on IR. And now you want to know why they losing.
And what's their record?
Hey,
they won one game once.
No wonder why they've been losing.
Exactly.
We just got to stay locked in, man.
Oh, we do. We have to play our best game. As simple as that. We have to play our best game come Monday. We really do.
Right. On all levels.
Yeah. across the board.
And the position that worries me immensely.
Yeah, I mean, just so y'all guys know,
is
San Francisco only got one game more than we do.
Right, you're right.
They got to bring their A game too.
They do.
You're right, but
I'm just saying in terms of we're a young team, and this is like
We're
our
very
first
young.
real
Right.
big
Very young.
test on the national stage.
I heard a reporter. Who was it? I can't remember his name now. Used to be a Steelers coach. Anyway, I heard him say. He said Canales reminds a lot of people across the league of a young Kyle Shanahan. He's that young coordinator, coach that's growing in his mind and his ability and his coaching. And if he stays with the Panthers, it ain't going to be too long. The Panthers are going to be that team nobody wants to go play because it's going to be so confusing on offense, and they're going to figure out their defense and have a stud defense. I tend to agree to that. I think Kyle Shanahan is a good coach. To me, he's better than Canales just because of his experience. But the Niners aren't really a good team. They've got the record they've got by and large
Panero's
because
hurt.
they've been lucky a lot. But
Hey, Cody, I sent you something, man. I'm ready to go see Rush Hour Monday. What about you?
Where'd you send it to me?
On the screen right there, in the chat. Share the screen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm ready to go see Rush Hour. What about y'all, man? On Monday. I love that name for them too, man.
Yeah,
I like it. That's cool. I like that. I really do.
Hey man, let me welcome in Surfside Steve back on the free for all. Steve, how are you, brother?
Doing fine, guys. How you all doing?
Doing good, man. Happy to have you.
Good, man.
Hey man, what do you think about this matchup against the 49ers on Monday Night Football?
I do. We have a damn good chance, man. I'm not that scared.
Yeah.
Like it.
I mean, CMC is good, but he's not. Like you said, he's the enemy now. So the hell with him.
Yep.
Thank you, Surf.
And if we do a running game at 12 o'clock at normal, we'll win the game like always. I'm not impressed.
Thank you, Surf.
I'm a little more worried about Los Angeles the week after. That's the scary team.
I agree to that. I think I legit think the Rams game is
one game at a time,
49ers.
brothers.
I agree.
I
Well,
agree. But one game at a time. What I want to do now, what I want to happen is for the Panthers to win in San Francisco on Monday.
We need it.
After Sunday, us watching the Bucs get destroyed by the Rams.
Watch that game film, man.
And
That's
then
really
the
important.
Monday will be if the Panthers win, they've locked the division, or they have their division champs, or they're
leading.
division
They're
leaders.
leading division.
They're division leaders at that point. I'm about to flub it all up, fella.
You're good.
Anyway,
I looked somewhere. I heard that if Detroit loses and we beat San Francisco, we're the number 7 team in the playoffs.
I tell you what, there's an interesting.
Yeah.
Have you ever did a playoff prediction on at the Athletic, Cody?
No.
It's really cool. Let me bring it up real quick. I'll show it to y'all. It's really cool. It goes in a little bit of a detail, but
who did a simulation?
Really,
Was
the
it you,
percentages? The percentages are wild.
Was it you or Cody that did that simulation where it had us blowing out the Eagles? Y'all remember that? Who was it?
Oh no! I had found one that was done online.
Yeah, you found one that you did, bro. That Eagles simulation, bro, that was wild.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yo, hey, Cody, I would have been on the Charlotte News, brother, butt ass naked, locked up.
Right.
That would have been a Super Bowl. That would have been Super Bowl for me.
Hey, can y'all help me out? Who was that new dude that's on social media all the time doing the Panther track, singing and shit? The black dude,
Carolina Mike.
Carolina Mike.
Yeah.
We had him on our Tuesday show.
You did?
We got to interview him. He's a really
man.
cool
That
guy.
dude funny as hell, bro.
Yeah, he just did a Bojangles spot. The 49ers also making fun of him too.
Right.
No matter.
But if you go through this, folks, and you pick each team and the percentage changes, and it's really wild because like if you say the Colts are going to beat the Chiefs, it goes down as you go on to it. Like you'll say the bet, and then the Ravens. Anyway, and as you do it, it all changes.
The last
It's
time I've
really,
seen one that had as a
but it
39%
goes.
chance
Yeah,
of
now
making the
you
playoffs.
could just pick this right here, and let the computer pick the other. But it would be a long conversation if you had a bunch of people like it is in here tonight on
Well,
all
all
these
you really got
games.
to do is win the division, and that's an automatic playoff.
Yeah,
Right,
it's a
right.
it's a home playoff game too.
That's the easiest way to get in the playoffs this year.
The NFC is
So I'm
tough this
glad.
year, though.
Yeah, I'm glad dude said that. The 3 main games left on our schedule
Yeah, see right here, we
is
got
both Tampa
57%
Bay games
chance if we
and
beat
that
them.
The
Saints
last
game.
Saints game. Yep.
And actually show the Saints some respect and go whoop their ass.
And actually, game plan would be nice,
Yeah.
wouldn't it, Twan?
So when people look at the whole schedule, bro, if we could just take care of business.
In-house business.
Yeah.
I mean, let's
Two of those games. No. 2 of those games are on the road and 1 is at home.
let's
No,
win
I
out.
mean in-house
I mean,
in
yeah,
terms of
listen,
the
the fact
NFC
that
South.
the Panthers are only a half a game
Back in the-
behind. Yeah, but
Because
yeah,
we haven't had our bye. We haven't had
yeah.
our bye. That's the only reason why we're half a game
So
behind.
let me ask you all this, right? How incredible would it be if the Panthers got to play a home playoff game this year?
that'd be cool.
I don't give a fuck where it is.
That would be insane, man.
I just want to see a
I
playoff
do
game.
I just want to see a playoff game.
no, Twan, I do care because Charlotte needs it, bro.
They really do.
Our fan base in the Carolinas, they need this, man. How much shit have Panther fans taken over the past few years of our stadium being overrun and all this other bullshit? Like, these are the types of moments that build your fan base for the future.
Well, I will say this though, Cody. Everybody that sold their tickets in them other games shouldn't even be fucking allowed to come.
I understand, man.
Hey, I agree.
Don't try to show up when we winning. Don't try to show up just when we winning.
Facts.
No, sell your tickets again.
They should. In my personal opinion, and it's never going to happen. I believe if you're a season ticket owner, whatever, if you're going to sell your ticket, I believe you should sell it to another Panther fan. You should
Panthers fan.
Exactly right. That's the only way I would do it.
But I'm gonna tell you this though, Jake. I don't give a fuck if we playing in Texas. I'm going to that game no matter what. They make it to the playoffs. I don't care where they play. I'm going to be there.
Hey, I'm telling y'all right now, if we make it to the playoffs, I'm gonna be delusional. I'm just gonna be honest.
I'm gonna be there.
I'm gonna be delusional.
Either way, I think it'll
I'm gonna
be
be
good.
delusional.
I think it'll be good for the fan base either way, dude. Because man, since Tepper bought the team, the fan base has been fucking severed and fractured.
No, it's
there's
been bad.
cliques, and
It's really been
we
bad.
all used to be one big ass family. With the Panthers
And now we're fighting
fans.
each other. And now we're fighting each other.
We know why though. We ain't got to say the name, but we know why.
No.
Dude, I'm just saying we need
Cody,
a victory.
Cody
man.
Lack's fault, man.
It's Cody Lack's fault.
If you ask them on Twitter, they
That's what
probably
they say.
agree.
Yeah, it depends on who you ask. But
Hey, I blame. You know, right? You know what, Pickle? You might be right though. I blame Cody in that damn Falcons jersey that he wore once.
Yeah, that was on your ass.
Damn.
See, you get ready
Hit
to go to the dungeon again, Jake.
Hit him with the boo.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I heard the motherfuckers was on your ass, Cody.
Dilly.
Yeah, what else is new? That's a day that ends in Y, Twan. What the fuck else? Is new?
That's a day late, dollar short.
Yeah, man, but I don't know, dude. Like, this is to me, this is a pivotal moment. I will say this though: if the Panthers come out and lay an egg on prime time against the 49ers, then I really don't know how well we're gonna do the rest of the season.
Well, you say
They
that,
won't.
Cody, but with the way we've been playing this year, I'm not going to panic because I mean we have lost that way and we bounced back with a win and we're still in it. Like this whole year has been, we've had horrible losses, but then we have a win where we're right back in the division. So even if we lose this,
we laid an egg this year.
I mean,
We laid a couple. What you mean,
I
bro?
wouldn't say.
Well, we didn't score at all.
0 point. Well, when I mean by lay an egg, I mean
Yeah,
a
he doesn't mean
blowout.
zero.
Like
He
I
just
mean like
means
a blowout.
I'm talking
Like
about zero.
terrible performance.
the Buffalo Bills game was a blowout. The New England game was a blowout. I mean, that's what I mean by a lay egg. I guess I should have changed that scenario.
Yeah, egg is an egg. Hey, look,
Yeah.
bagels are bagels.
Bagels.
I don't know, man. The team kind of, I mean, with an exception of like how Bryce plays sometimes.
We are young.
The team kind of gives me like the vibe of when Rivera and Cam and them was trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
I think we right around the corner from hitting some pivotal moment that changes shit finally.
I just thank God that we don't got that medical staff that the Giants have, where people are getting concussions and they put them right back in the game like we had when Cam did, because we had a fucking horrible medical staff back in the day.
Yeah, the rules for the NFL has changed considerably.
Yeah, it has. It really has.
So,
for the better, definitely.
right.
Had to put in my 28 jersey.
Oh yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Jonathan Stewart.
Well,
Oh, I can't see the back. Stewart, yeah. I still love his. I love. That's when
damn, I have to go put my DMs away.
when Tremble like was running down the sideline pushing people with his hand, they say, "Hey, that reminds you of J Stu," you know.
Right.
Hey, but Cody, I'm 4-1 when I'm going to a Panther game. So, and the only one was
Let's go.
The only one was on when I was in Carolina is the one that they lost. So this one, yeah. So I've been on the road. I've been to Arizona. This is my first time going to San Fran. I'm pumped. I'm excited for this game, fellas. It's gonna be it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be like a playoff game Monday night.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like a playoff.
I'm going to suggest a jersey that everybody should go out and buy.
What's
They're
that?
not popular jerseys though. Go get you a kicker jersey.
Fitzgerald.
Go get you a Fitzgerald jersey.
That wouldn't even be a bad jersey, though.
I mean, this motherfucker done won 3 games, bro.
3 games, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, people used to have John Casey jerseys back.
Yeah, nobody gives a damn about Eddie P.
Go get a Fitzy jersey. Go get a Fitzy.
Matt, you say ADP one more time, I'll kick your ass out of here.
People had John Casey jerseys back in the day too.
I'm not in charge, but
Pickle, I'm gonna take a picture with that guy. I'm gonna tag you.
Damn, he said you gonna take a picture with him.
Yeah, you know that block word. You know that block word you're about to experience.
He said that block word.
Bro,
so is this going to be the Eddie Pinheiro revenge game or something?
He ain't playing.
He's not playing. He's hurt.
Eddie Pinheiro.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's got scared and stubbed his toe, and now
he's always hurt.
That man said, "I can't do it. My former team, I can't
handle it." I know they cut me and got a kicker that was by far better, even if he was a rookie and cheaper.
Hey, Eddie P's having a good year. You guys got to lay off of him.
I'm glad Fitzgerald's a rookie, though.
Hey,
Dude,
he left us to hit 50s.
If you would stop shoving him down our throat, we might do.
No. Even if Alex didn't shove him down our throat, so to speak, I still wouldn't pull for him because that man didn't start hitting 50s until after he left us.
Yeah, I know. 6 for 6 from 50 this year, bro.
Yeah, he said, "Let me leave Carolina and go hit these 50s in San Fran."
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, hey, man, listen.
Must be the air in Carolina.
And San Fran, they got certain things that you can do legally that you can't do legally.
We won't go there. We won't go there.
But
dude, I already went there.
You already
I already went there.
I'm just gonna say you just need to avoid certain parks.
Well, you know who their kicker is now, right?
Matt Gay.
It's so funny because y'all don't know what I'm talking about.
There you go.
I tell you one thing.
Eddie P and Matt Gay sound like a couple to me.
Hey, if there's gonna be a kicker that's gonna miss against us, he started for San Fran.
I ain't talking about no fucking kickers.
Yeah.
Never mind. Just send the Niners to Sugar Creek, bro.
Where
sort
did
him
he
out.
come from? The Falcons? Didn't that kicker? He came from somewhere, and he missed like 3 field goals. That's the reason why he got cut.
Yes, I think was it.
I think it was the Falcons.
Was it the Falcons? And somewhere he missed several kicks and
I'm
they
on
cut
TV
him.
right now.
And
Busy.
49ers picked him up next day.
Yeah, he's on my TV. And
They
well, I
said he
mean,
missed PAT last week.
Yeah, I think he played for Washington. He was on Washington this year.
Yeah,
but I
there's so
do
many bad
think,
kickers, you know.
dude, we need to take some time to give some love to Fitzgerald. This dude has been so clutch. Like, I mean, I feel like we found our kicker of the future. And this dude is clutch.
And he's a rookie,
Clutch.
which makes it even better.
That man's got ice in his veins. He
And,
really does.
he's not from South Carolina, by the way, y'all.
Hey, Cody, be nice. What school is it?
Oh, here we go.
Hey, how about I don't even fucking know, bro.
Miami.
Hey, you do know,
Miami
Cody.
don't
You
even
do
know,
know.
bro.
You said Miami Hurricanes.
Don't know. Hey, it was
He's
hey,
from
he was,
Miami Hurricanes.
hey, he was University of South Florida, right?
No, you know
Alabama.
what school he went to.
You know what school he went to.
Oh, my bad. He went to
The
USF.
University of Florida.
USF Trojans, right?
No.
USF.
The University of Clutch fucking Kicking.
The Ohio State.
Oh, you mean Iowa? He went to Iowa?
Dude, he's good.
That's where he went.
Oh, okay, cool. Damn, that's what's up.
I haven't felt this good about a kicker in years.
I agree.
Right,
Exactly.
you're right. You're absolutely right.
Gano.
Gano, remember Gano?
Yeah,
That's
Gano.
about it.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
That's
that's
it.
what I told him earlier. The last kicker that we
Graham
had
Gano.
that I felt really comfortable about was Graham Gano.
And
Now,
before
we
that,
could've-
John Casey.
We could have had
Yep.
Pinero this year,
Yeah.
and all them damn moments could have been zeros, bro.
Stage one. That's
He
where
wasn't.
it just
He wasn't hitting the
blows everybody
50s for us. I know that.
He wouldn't hit for us.
Uh-uh.
No, he wasn't going to hit no 50s here.
It's so crazy that
Have y'all seen him
look.
in interviews though, Shawan? After the game, like when he's had him clutch moments, like they interview him, like, "Was you nervous the whole time?" And he's like, "Nah." He said,
oh, he's never nervous.
Another like that dude is for real, man. Like
That
that dude
motherfucker
legit
booted
has
a
ice.
60-yarder
That
for
dude
us.
legit has ice in his veins, bro. He really does. He ain't never.
Yeah,
been
he
out
Hey,
there.
look.
California,
He does.
probably. I know.
He could kick in the 60s, bro. Listen,
You know, I don't
Look,
know.
hey,
That's
Cody,
interesting.
listen,
I wonder
look.
where he grew up
it's
at.
so funny
Might look it up.
that we just played in Atlanta, and now we got to go play in San Francisco.
Yeah, all the way across the
No,
country.
nobody's gonna get what I'm saying.
Ryan Fitzgerald from Georgia.
You gonna have to look that one up. Somebody in the chat know.
You talking
It's
about
wild
Rainbow?
that you got to play in
You're
Atlanta.
talking
and they
about
gonna say-
No,
You're talking about
Ryan-
Rainbow Cities is what you're
Ryan Fitzgerald was born
You're
in
talking
we
about
know.
them.
Georgia.
You're talking
in
about
Georgia.
them effeminate bunch is what you're
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
It's
Hey,
wild.
we better get off this
Talking about-
conversation. There is no pleasant way to go down this conversation. We might as well steer, we might as well steer this Titanic another damn way
And
around the
that's why,
iceberg.
hey, look, Jake, that's why you got to speak in codes, bro. It's
Yeah, we don't want-
wild that you have to go from Atlanta
Yeah,
to
and
Why-
you
hey,
can't,
why
you
say
think
more
everybody
code?
else is that dumb? Come on, man.
Yeah, we don't want to
Cody,
hit. We don't want to hit
Cody,
this.
you in
fruity-
enough trouble
No.
already.
I know. Let me not
Oh.
hit this fruity ass iceberg.
He's a Clemson fan too, so he's already getting
Just-
enough hate.
Hey, look, hey guys, just watch your back.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's to watch them cheeks is what you meant to say, bro.
Bruh.
Oh man, look.
Pause.
You just played in two possible states. I mean, two possible cities.
Yeah.
As soon as you get off the plane, pause.
Yes. Gino is a giant. You're correct.
So,
And yeah, Gino is still kicking. By the way, I think he's on injured reserve or he's been hurt or something.
Who, Gano?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's injured for the Giants. Hey,
Yeah.
remember he had a famous interview not too long ago where he said that he was getting death threats. Remember?
Yeah.
Like they were saying,
Yeah.
like he hopes he got cancer and died.
Who said
Yeah.
that? About who?
Fans.
Giant
Fans literally
too, you
DM'd
know.
Graham Gano and said that he hoped that he got cancer and died.
Right.
Giants fans?
Like,
No, like no, just fans in general. I mean, it could have been
People like
Giants
that
fans.
No, come on. It was Giants fans.
It could have been.
Let's
I'm not
be
gonna
real.
rule it out. I mean, it could have been. Somebody did.
I mean, why would another fan base tweet him and tell him that?
Fantasy?
It was Giants fans.
I think the question is, why do people act that way, man?
Because
What?
we're in a
Because
some people
individual
they lose their
neck.
humanity. They lose their humanity. I don't know why.
It's
people
just
are
a
that way.
sport, man.
It
it's a
is.
sport.
They just need to go to therapy, man.
Yeah.
It's almost like when guys hate on Christian McCaffrey's 1,000, man.
Hey, no, there's a difference between hating on 1,000.
I've already had therapy for that.
Alex, we can't help it. You can handle the truth.
Yeah.
Hey, Cody.
Oh man.
Yeah. What I like the most.
We know you're in Cali, and we know Cali people can't handle
it. Gave it to him, bro.
Go ahead,
Go ahead, Steve.
When they were in the locker room at the end of the game, and he's talking and everything, he said that we won the game despite my fuck ups. Basically, he said at the beginning, which I appreciate, because we left a lot of points on the board with not going for the field goal and stuff like that. But what drives me nuts, nobody mentions, that after Tremble made that great run in overtime, and we were at like the 14-yard line. Why didn't we just kick the field goal then and get over with, and not run up the middle?
I don't know.
I'll tell you. Canales.
Can anybody explain why we ran 3 more plays up the middle?
Canales was asked that at his Monday morning presser, and here's exactly what he said. Okay, he said the reason why he did that, and it's at first I thought it was a sham answer. Then I thought about it a little bit, and it makes sense to me. He's never been on a team that didn't need to run it till fourth and kick on fourth down. He said after he got off, he said some of his vet coaches, the older vet coaches in the room, you know who I'm talking about, right? Caldwell and told him he didn't need to. He could have kicked it right then, and because it was overtime. And he said, "I'm sorry." He told the reporters, he said, "I just never thought about it." He said, "I've always you kick it on fourth down." So that was the stigma. He said, but that's what he told the reporters on his Monday morning presser.
Out of habit. If I was going to run,
out of habit of doing that,
I'd run outside run game on the outside.
Right. Because everybody was thinking the same thing you was. I was thinking, well, no, not kick the ball, and he didn't kick the ball, but he run it 3 times and then kick it. And I thought, well, what's he trying to do? He don't need to wear out clocks. And when I heard that response, my first thought was, that's lame. Then I thought, okay, Canales is still learning what he's doing. He was only an offensive coordinator for 1 year. So I thought, okay, I can understand now where that's just something he had to learn. He's got to learn as he goes.
Yeah, because the botch, you could have done it on second or third. What was the botch snap or something? Then you're hosed.
He would have really learned.
You're right. You're right. He kind of got lucky. Man. He got away with it, but I doubt he goes through that learning process again.
He's getting better though. He's definitely getting better.
He is. He's definitely getting better.
If you remember, it took Ron Rivera a while to figure out time management.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
It did.
But I do like, because Canales often talks about those 2 vet coaches he talks to. I like the fact he's actually listening to them. I like the fact that he'll talk to them, he'll listen to what they're saying, and he actually listens to them. I like that, because some of the coaches we had before, they may tell them something, but it don't mean they actually listened. So. And I like the fact that he'll listen to those vet coaches on certain things.
You know what Ryan Fitzgerald also does pretty damn well is on kickoff that I guess it's called knuckleball.
He don't get dirty. Have you ever noticed he don't get dirty?
He do everything well because he's a fucking Seminole.
Oh, here we go.
God.
But the way that he kicks,
cinnamon
you have
roll.
a right to say that, bro.
Cinnamon roll.
you do have a right to say that.
Cinnabon.
A Florida
Cinnabon.
State cinnamon roll.
I don't got the right to say shit this year because we're absolute alligator shit this year.
But
alligator
dude,
shit.
You have a right to say that.
I'm just willing to admit it. We know somebody up here won't admit that their team is trash. It's a guy on here that won't admit.
Who's that?
That they're Tiger shit, but
Tiger shit.
Hey, what happened when my Tigers played your cinnamon rolls?
It was 2 fucking bums playing against each other.
He said cinnamon rolls.
I never watched that game. Jake, did you watch that game?
Nah, I did.
Why would you?
Horrible.
Why would you?
Horrible.
I mean, honestly, why would you watch the game?
It was fucking
I mean,
terrible.
it's like the Browns.
Oh, God.
The Browns are taking on the Raiders. Anybody want to wait for that game?
Smoking on that Seminole pack. What up?
Yeah, he'll be looking for a new job next year.
Man, everybody smoked on us.
He definitely got next year. I mean, he's got at least next year.
So, boys, I'm going to a benefit tomorrow, early in the morning. I'm gonna be at Lowe's Motor Speedway all day.
Oh, okay.
Doing some work for the Friends Foundation.
Good for
you. Yeah, man. Yeah. So listen, man, I'm gonna get everyone's opinions on this game. Give me your final score. Give me your player of the game, and who comes away with the W on Monday night in prime time. I'm gonna start with my boy Michael Wydrick. Been rocking with me strong the whole time. Michael, give me your final thoughts for the free for all, and tell me your final score, player of the game, and who wins.
First of all, shout out to all you guys that came to the show today. Much appreciated.
Yes, sir.
First of all,
thank you,
I'd like to
Michael.
say thank you, Cody, for having me.
Of course.
I'm gonna say right now, my winner is gonna be the Panthers. Okay, my final score is gonna be 23 to 10. And my player of the game is gonna be Rico Dowdle.
23-10, Rico Dowdle. Panthers W. Let's get it. Appreciate you, brother. CPG, appreciate you as always, man. Always good to hear from you. Give me your final score, who's going to win, and your player of the game. I appreciate you for joining me today, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Man, knowing how we are, I'm just going to say the final score, Panthers 24, Niners 21. And I'd like to say the player of the game is Bryce Young. I think he needs to step up. This is a Niners team that just gave up 400-plus yards, and he just did it last week himself. So I need Bryce to step up, get us a win, prove to the country we're for real, and keep pounding.
Keep pounding.
Keep pounding. And Panther Gal, you already know C3 is going to be here for that post-game show. We'll be up into the wee hours of the morning talking Panthers football. So look forward to that. Absolutely. Shout out to Dopey. He says 31-24 Panthers, or Niners, rather, with Rico being the player of the game. Shout out Dopey. Let me go to my man Alex. He will be at the game in attendance. The Panthers are 4-1 with Alex in attendance. Alex, talk to me, bro. Give me your final score, player of the game, and who wins.
Yeah. It's going to be, I'm going to say 30-27, Carolina. I think it's going to be high scoring. And I think my player of the game is going to be, I think it's going to be Bryce Young. I think he's going to have a good game. I think he's going to have 2 touchdowns, no picks, 250 yards. I think it's just an all-around good game. I think the Cali boys come back and you know, they get this dub. Canales, Tet, and Bryce.
Go. Awesome, brother. Have a great time at that game, Alex. And you got to start that keep pounding chant in Santa Clara, brother. We need it. We need it. We need it. We need it. Let me go to my man, Surfside Steve, in the fire Jonathan Stewart jersey. Right. Give me your player of the game.
The black one, too. Yeah, right?
Yeah, home jersey.
34-20 Panthers. They're going to look good. And I think Bryce might be the player of the game. He's going to do some serious stuff against that depleted defense of the Niners.
Love it. Love it.
The question
love
is,
it.
who's going to win on Sunday? The Saints or the Falcons? I don't know who to root against harder.
I hope they all fucking.
It ends in a tie. How about that?
Yeah. I was about to say some wild shit. Let me not. I hope it ends in a tie. I hope that neither of them get any good things for the rest of the year. But you know what? The Saints might win because the Falcons are decimated right now. Tons of injuries, tons of everything. So, Steve, I appreciate you, brother. From the 704 Charlotte Bound Show Twan Don. Appreciate you as always, my brother. Give me your final score. Player of the game.
You don't do scores. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't picking nobody.
Oh, come on.
No, I can't do it. When I pick,
come on.
Listen, when I don't pick, we always win. And the last time I picked us to beat the Saints, and we lost.
I did too.
I picked us to lose to Atlanta, and we won.
Yep.
So I'm staying the fuck out of it. I'm a little superstitious, man. And then we'll get the win. So the better team will win. How about that?
Cop out, but all right.
Yeah, man. I'm a little superstitious.
Nah, I am superstitious too. I ain't gonna lie.
Everybody wear your lucky underwear and make sure that the Panthers get a dub.
And I don't like it when everybody picks the Panthers. We got to have one person say the 49ers. Man.
But why not you?
I think everybody this week picked the 49ers.
49ers.
What's his
There you
name,
go.
Cody? What's his name? Jeremiah? What's it, Jeremiah?
Oh, yeah, Daniel Jeremiah.
Yeah, he's the only one that picked us to win.
Yeah, I saw that. Everybody else is picking the 49ers. That's wild. Jake, give me your final score, player of the game. Who wins, bro?
Well, I'm superstitious as well, but I'm okay this week because on the sleeper picks, I picked the 49ers to win. As long as I do that, we're safe. But I picked in my heart, we're going to win 28-21. I told Pickle this in the chat. And before I get out of here, I just want to say shout out to Diesel Skills, Cole, and Pickle. They got a really good thing going with the Blue and Black Attack podcast. Make sure to like and subscribe on YouTube, and they'll also be doing spaces and stuff on X as well. But just want to real talk. Just thank everybody that came in here, watched the show, liked, and everything. I appreciate every single one of y'all, and I can't wait till Monday. I really do think we're gonna win 28-21. Player of the game is going to be Bryce Young. I think he needs it. And I think he's coming off the great win for him and the team in general. And I really do think that Dave Canales really opened the playbook, and I think that's benefited him. And I think he's going to do it again come Monday.
Love it, man. You know how much I would love it if Bryce was able to string performances back to back so we can start to put this to bed. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Twan over there laughing.
I just want him to do it. Shit, I just want him to do it.
I want him to do it.
I've been begging for consistency.
I'm tired of one game and then 8 bad games.
I'm tired, Twan. I'm tired of being labeled a hater.
Yeah, tell him to do it.
No, I'm saying I give Bryce Young the benefit of that when he has good performances, and then it's just swept on the rug. But when I call him out for bad performances, it's like, oh, I'm just a hater.
No,
like,
you're not.
Yeah, it's just people. People are just.
I'll
tell you the truth of it. Panther fans are not mature mentally anymore, and you take that however you want. You're just not mentally mature anymore. You know, don't call a guy out unless, unless you know 100% good or bad. I don't even believe calling people out. You know, you want to prove your point, fine, but kind of let it go. Anyway, that's not what I want to say.
Yeah.
I think the Panthers are going to win this game. I think it's going to be 24-28. I believe the player of the game is going to be Rico, or it's going to be T-Mac, and he's going to put up over 200 yards receiving.
Damn.
I like that.
I'm about his jersey the next week if that happens.
And the link is in the chat. Click, like, and subscribe, and I appreciate it.
Hello,
and like
C3
as well, boys.
Hold on.
Damn, I can't even give my own final score.
You can't, Cody. It's too late. You got to hold on a minute.
No, you got to hold up. You got to.
Damn. I might as well put Twan on full screen with his cat sunglasses and all.
Put my ass on
though. I like that.
Put my ass on full screen.
Yeah, already is, bro. You late.
Cody, I need you to do something real quick, man, and drop the subscriber shame rock real quick. Just go ahead and drop that.
I gotta find it, man. We got a million videos in the back of this damn StreamYard, man.
Hit that subscriber shame. You mean to tell me that Pickle and Diesel Skills and one of y'all brethren at the C3 network, the conglomerate that they call C3, you mean to tell me they only got 26 subscribers?
Yep.
And y'all listen to these guys go hard every damn week? That's some weak fucking shit.
Run them up.
Bro, I used to talk to Pickle about this shit too, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's some weak shit. Take care of your fucking own, man, because nobody else will. If you don't show love to your own, then who the fuck else will? C3 Nation, y'all can do better than that, man. Them boys better be at 100 subscribers by the fucking weekend, bro. Y'all can do better than that. They only got 26 subscribers? That's some
Rising
bullshit.
tide lifts all boats. You know what I'm
Pickle,
saying?
that's some
Shout
fucking
out to
bullshit.
the boys.
Yep, appreciate
Shout
that.
That's
out
it.
to the
Kay's
boys.
always said it.
Rising
from day
tide
one.
lifts all boats, man.
It's not about just one show, man.
It's not.
It ain't gonna kill you just to hit the subscribe button and hit the like
That's
button.
it.
Like button. Yep.
Black and Blue Attack. Also check out our boy CPG, Carolina Panthers guy. He's been making content for a long time. Show him some love. And we're gonna get up out of here, boys.
They better have 100 subscribers by this weekend.
Now,
You know, I didn't even go. Yeah, I didn't even
you have
get
to go. You have to go.
Yeah.
You have to
So
go,
look, man. Final score 27-24. Panthers. Player of the game, Nick
Bryce Young.
Fitzgerald,
Okay.
with another clutch game winner when it matters the
Not bad
most.
pick.
And yes, that man is a Florida State Seminole. Never say I'm a hater, Twan.
Yeah.
Never say I'm a hater.
You gotta
Twan.
give Twan his little bit of credit. I mean, he does have a Seminole on the team, and he's been clutch. He has been clutch.
Yes, sir. Oh, it's Ryan, right? Ryan Fitzgerald. Whatever.
Ryan, yeah.
Something like that.
Ryan
Whatever, man.
Fitzgerald.
Ryan, Nick, same thing. All right, man. Well, listen, my name is Cody Lashley. This has been another edition of the C3 Friday Free For All. I appreciate y'all, boys. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We will see y'all Monday night for the C3 post game show. Until then, C3 Legion, keep pounding.